Good old... the streamer cough. It's slowly killing me. I haven't actually... Oh, God, it's not even showing. What have I done? Why have I done this? It's... I had all the time in the world to set that up. It was set up, and then I changed it. The whole thing happened. Arg, hey, what's up? Nobody... Oh, God. Oh, God, why do people... There we go. Okay, it's up. Found it. Found it in the stream. Marthless playthrough. I don't know if he's in this. Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. 2004. I don't have my Game Boy Advance to do prop work. It's in the other room. But Game Boy Advance game originally. Never played it. The one I know the least about. We have that guy. And Erica. I read that one. That one I can pronounce. Chat thing's different. Yes, I'm going to fiddle around with it. I finally added that drop shadow so that when the screen is just pure white, people can still read the chat. Also, I've updated the notifications. They're all different now. They're all new. I said I would for the new year. Took me a week, but I did it. And I also got a new toy to play with. We'll see it used on stream frequently, but for now, let's just say it's pretty f***ing cool. Alright? We're gonna enjoy the out of this new toy, let me tell you. Can't wait to put it in practice. Spoilers, it's up in soundboard. Lord! They put Lord in this game? Crazy. She's the one that sang Umbrella, right? Alright, new game. Easy first to... Nah, I've played this before. No gameplay hints will be provided as you play. Well, I haven't played this particular one. A new toy? Is that how I refer to your cat now? Well, it's how I refer to this soundboard. I can bleep myself. Hopefully that's coming through. I did a bunch of tests. Really hope that's coming through. If you can't hear that noise, then it's not working. And I look like a smiling idiot. But if you can't hear that noise, it's working, and we'll see the other notifications as they come up. Never played Sacred Stones. Bleeps coming through. Good stuff, good stuff. Glad to hear it. It'll be useful for whenever I scream at the heavens in rage. Which, by the way, speaking of which, Black 2 Nuzlocke is now live for the bit goal. It's already at 1.84%. Thank you very much to 79. Right. I've never played... I did play the original one. Oh, well, the original one. I played whatever the other one on Game Boy Advance was. Way back in the day. I'm far more familiar with the 3DS ones. And the Three Houses on the Switch. Experienced players, no gameplay hints will be provided as you play on normal. I mean, normal makes the most sense. We're going to try not to lose anyone, obviously. But, you know. In an age long past, evil flooded over the lands. Creatures awash in the dark. Okay, well, I didn't read. Shit's fucked, you get the idea. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The Sacred Stones! I've heard of them. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. They said the thing. Yep, game over. It was quick. Good choice, 7-9. The hero, Grotto, and his warriors used the sacred stones to combat evil. Okay, well, they killed a guy. You get it. With their darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magvel. Magvel? But this peace would not last. Well, that's a shame. It'd be a boring game if it did, so. Good with the bad. The continent of Magvel. For some 800 years, a quiet peace, reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The sacred stones have been passed from generation to generation. They really like just dropping the title in this game. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. This guy's name is... Oh, no. The Kingdom of Rhaenus, ruled by Fado. Fado? Sure. When do they drop Fire Emblem? Well, they've done it in the ones I've played, so give it time. They'll mention it. The Peerless Warrior King. Ah, we're talking about the factions. The Kingdom of Frelia, ruled by Hayden, the venerable Sage King. Okay, alright. Sounds good, sounds good. Noticing sort of a chunk in the middle there. Okay, we still haven't addressed the middle. Kingdom of Janhana. Yenhana? Kingdom of Janhana. Gonna say it that, unless I'm corrected. Ruled by Ismeri, Queen of the White Dunes. Queen. Yeah. Queen of the White Dunes. Dover is really what she rules over. Okay. The Theocracy of Rouston, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. So is the middle of the continent just like no man's land, or what? I guess so. The Grotto Empire, ruled by Vigarde, the stalwart silent emperor. You getting all this? There will be a quiz later. The 5 countries house the power of the sacred stones. Well, here we go. This is more towards the middle. They are joined by the emerging mercantile republic of Carsino. A quiz? Yeah, I know. I hate to do it to you, but, you know. It's a pop quiz. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into legend. And memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. Well, that's good. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magvel is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. Foreigners. My god. The Grotto Empire, largest of the Sacred Stone Nations. Hate quizzes, especially pop ones. Well, I'm gonna have some cider because I've been in the mood for cider, and my local grocery store doesn't sell cider because they're cowards and swinehearts, I assume. Celebrated my mom. Good stuff. Celebrated my mom's birthday yesterday. Went to the store near her place and picked up some cider. It's good stuff. Love that. Tasty, tasty cider. Alright, so Grotto, largest of Sacred Stone Empires, has invaded the kingdom of Rhaenus under the orders from Emperor Vigard. Emperor Vigard. The Emperor. Good for you. Happy birthday, Mommy Token Land. I won't say her age because she'd resent it. A long-time ally of Grotto, Rhaenus is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. I hate when that happens. Yo, the number of times a Fire Emblem game has started with, this kingdom's invading another kingdom, I think it's like every single one. It's always some conflict between 2 countries on the same continent. Grotto's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Fardo's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grotto's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Rhaenus itself. Rhaenus will fall. It is inevitable. Spoilers. God. The fall of Rhaenus. Alright, well. I sense it's not good things in store for Rhaenus. It's been forever since I've seen a Fire Emblem that looked like this. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigarde's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. Well, shit. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Also, your pizza's been delayed. Didn't seem as important, but I figure I'd just get the bad news out first. What are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father! Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Yes, I have it right here. Good! Seth. Yes, Your Majesty. Seth, huh? Alright. Take Erica and head to Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Gotta look good when you're fleeing the country, I guess. Well, yeah, accessorizing is important, man. I was gonna suggest they roll over and die, but surrender works as well, I guess. Hey, they're not in the best of situations right now. Surrendering is probably the smart move. Maybe not the most honorable, but the smart one. And what of your majesty? Me, I shall remain here. We have long held Grotto among our dearest allies. Yet now, they attack? Question mark? I must know why. Is it going to be possessed by an ancient dragon? Because that's usually how this thing goes. Fire Emblem, I mean, not just, This sort of thing doesn't happen normally, as far as I know. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Maybe he's just a douche. Maybe don't blame yourself just yet there, champ. Rhaenys is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so? Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety. Father!
All around me are familiar faces.
I've had fun with the soundboard and setting up the notifications, by the way. Forgive me, your highness. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive. Well, damn, I was looking forward to seeing what the hell, Douche King was playing at. General Seth! Franz! The names are real hit or miss in this game. Ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. Remain and do what, you silly princess? Bend over for the invaders? Well... yeah, pretty much. Love taints logic, as the saying goes. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Grotto's men. Convey to the throne all that has happened. Hear and petition for reinforcements. Understood. Oh, we're losing Seth immediately? Oh, sorry, we're losing Franz immediately. Prince Erica, we must. Quickly, behind me. Ah, shit. They got dragons. We're screwed. Oh, really? These guys are evil, huh? All right. Shocker. You there with the girl, tell me, would that be the wayward Princess of Rhaenys? No. Bye. This must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The wench goes with me. All right, that's a bit rude. Never! I am Valter, the Moonstone, Grotto's finest general. That's a stupid name. And you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead. Ooh. Yep, that would appear to be true, given how the... yeah. Doesn't look good for Seth here. No. He's a zombie then. Oh, he can just run away from battle in this game, rad. Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty? How entertaining! He does look a little zombie-like with the sunken eyes and everything. Fly away, little man, fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt. And the kill. Ha 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 ha! I'm evil. Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Grotto's men. If we've made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Just absolutely grabbed her by the butt. Rip, Seth. Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of there. The castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he introduced himself like a moment ago. He was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it, Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. Right, so you should get it treated. We have more important matters to attend to. I don't know about that. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? Gonna be honest, no. What of my brother on Grotto Front? We heard nothing from him for days. Probably dead, because this is a video game. Gonna assume he'll show up later. King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of Grotto can hold them in check. I just hit B, thinking it would fast forward the dialogue. It did not. Whatever he was going to say was completely cut off. Oops, think your dad's dead. Yeah, probably. Once we cross the bridge, we'll be in Frelia near Border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. I didn't know they put Disney movies in this game. That seems like copyright infringement, but what do I know? Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please take this rapier. If something should happen to me, you must continue to Frelia, alone if need be. Ephraim is an actual name. Well, if I ever meet anyone named that, I'll ask him how it's pronounced. For this fictional character, I'm going to keep making fun of it. You there, Rhaenus dogs! Where do you think you're going? Grotto's men. Stand back, Princess Erica! It's all right, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay. Holds it like a bastard sword? No, okay, well, we're just gonna go. That's entirely incorrect. I will stand with you. Alright, so here we go. It is, oh, you're already injured. Shh, Nikes. That is suboptimal. Defeat boss. It's 3, oh, this guy's the boss, I assume. O'Neill. And also 2 soldiers. Alright, O'Neill. Let's do this, you son of a gun. You can't see it. Hold on. Let me move my... Whoop. Nope, not you. Let me move my webcam here. Erica's smiling face right there is really funny to me. She's just like up in the corner like, hi. Hello. It's a lovely day, isn't it? Alright, put that back. You don't need to see the portrait art unless there's a better place for my face to go. Maybe bottom left. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. Might put myself in the bottom left. Left. That's her smiling? Yeah, you can see the little tiny smile. I don't know what she's smiling about given the current situation. Anyway, these guys have axes, and this is basically anime... How far can you move? You can move both places. Anime, rock, paper, scissors, Grotto stole her nose. Anime, rock, paper, scissors, XCOM. So, swords beat axes, axes beat lances, and lances beat swords. Is usually, I think, how it pretty much goes in the early game. Although there's probably magic in this one, so what do I know? But every unit gets a turn to move them there, and you got options, but it's really just... Ooh, he has a sword and a lance. Does the lance... No, yeah, the axe beats the lance, I don't know. Oh, the silver lance, right. Different make of material improves the attack as well. Our country, everyone just got brutally violated. What the fuck is she smiling for? Because it's the Game Boy Advance and they didn't have a lot of memory to store more than one face. Arg. And certainly not in more than one resolution, which was low. All that's left is their leader. And he doesn't seem terribly keen to move his shit anytime soon. Probably use this guy. Yeah, absolutely. You will be the first to die. I'm actually even... There's like 2 other people that died before me there, O'Neill, but alright, sure. What? How? Oh, well, that was easy. Princess, are you injured? What? Oh, no. I'm fine, Seth. Yeah, no, it was... But you look so pale. That's just... She really doesn't get outside much, alright? Way to bring it up, asshole. I'm fine. Fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother or Leon. Lion? I'm gonna say Leon. I never thought... I didn't know it'd be like... I didn't know it'd be this... savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad.
All around me are familiar faces.
She really likes diplomacy, it turns out. Why would the Grotto Empire do this? To what end would they start a war? Good for business? Princess. Don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken, and I won't stop until I see Rhaenys restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my... Well, maybe you don't want to say that. There's like an 80% chance they're both dead. And I'm lowballing you, I'll be perfectly honest. So, this is interesting. This is the first Fire Emblem game I've ever seen where I don't get to, like, name myself. It doesn't seem like there's a player character in this game who is a nameless fighter who showed up one day. Which is the case with every other Fire Emblem game I've touched. Nope, no player character. Yep, I know. I was just saying, it seems a bit odd. This is, it's atypical of Fire Emblem. Princess Tana. Grotto's forces are approaching. Speaking of low memory on old console computers, isn't long memory of PS1 why Metal Gear games are stealth games and not action shooters? Long memory? What are you talking about? What's long memory? What? So soon? Ah, we've had time. Milady, we lack the arms to defend this kind of this place. You must return to Castle Frelia. I can't, not yet. We haven't found Erica and her companions yet. How do you know they're meant to be here? Erica's my friend and she needs my help. I won't abandon her. Oh, what's his name? Low, not long. What's his name? Franz must have rode ahead and told them. Oh, I know. Go and ask Father. I mean, King Hayden for more troops. You can just go and do that, you know? He's over the hill. Yes, Your Highness. Apparently. He just left. Commander Brugute, should we go and stop that guy? He just rode away to get reinforcements. Nah, it'll be fine. And it appears to be fortifying its position in the castle. Low memory. Well, the first Metal Gear games were on the SNES, which, or maybe even the NES, which I believe that is the reason they're stealth games and not action games. The PlayStation sort of, well, I say PlayStation. They sold well on the original NES or SNES. I can't remember which one. I think it was the SNES. They sold really well, and they decided they had something of a hit with this stealth gameplay, so they reworked it and revamped it for the PlayStation 1. And it sold like crack. They're tenacious, but they have no hope of stopping our advance. What are your orders, sir? Ha! Orders? You just stand here and watch. I'll crush them myself. As you command, sir. He's not wrong. That was an impressive hit. Ha! That's what happens when you face my lance. All right, we don't need to hear about your sexual escapades there, champ. Stop right there. Call off your forces and turn back, or you'll have me to deal with. A young woman. No, anything but that. Who might you be? Who? I'm Tana, Princess of Frelia. I will not permit you to abuse my country any longer. Frelia's royal brat, huh? How convenient! Leave this castle immediately. If you harm me, my father and brother will chase you to the earth's end. Yes, I've heard how King Hayden dotes on his precious little daughter. Let's see how true that is. Kanochi Penguin, what's up, dude? You'll make a fine hostage, my dear. I mean, that was fairly obvious. I'm not even the bad guy in this situation, and I could tell she had hostage written all over her. It was PS1 or some other old-timey console, whatever. Well, the original Metal Gear was definitely the NES or the SNES, which was well before the PlayStation. But from what I've heard, the reason Metal Gear games started as stealth games instead of action is because of low memory or some other hardware limitation in one of the old consoles. Yeah, I believe it. Seize the girl and lock her up. Right away, sir. No, let me go. Seth, look. I see it. It seems like Grotto's army has already reached Frelia. Princess, this place is perilous, and other P words. Perhaps we should pass around Mulan altogether and head straight for the sequel, Mulan 2. It's not as good, but at least, you know, the enemy won't be there either. We can't just ignore this. I hit B again to... I'm hitting B to fast forward the dialogue like it's a Pokemon game, and that just skips the dialogue, which I don't want to be doing. Alright, we're seizing the gate. You get the idea. I can't even... Alright, you'll check the house. You can go to options. Oh, can I? The rumors are true, aren't they? The Grotto's army has taken over the castle. Make the text a bit faster. That would be nice. It looks like they've seized the castle gate, too. Smart work. The gate provides defense and heals wounds to boot. They must be fierce warriors to have taken the gate. Watch yourself. Thanks for the tip. That's not options. I don't know how I go to options, but I can get a tiny, shitty version of the map. That's super helpful. That is start. I'm hitting start. Select does nothing. L and R swaps characters. Yep, not a clue. Press A in an empty space. That'll do it, yep. Game speed, fast, thank you. Show animation without background. Excuse me, show animation with background. Whoa, we can handle that? Game speed, oh, that's game. I want fast on text, terrain window on, panel, combat, start, detail. Show objective on, subtitle, help, sure. Auto cursor, auto end turns, music, sound effects, window color. Kind of like that one, but whatever, we'll do blue. Make it at least a little bit more colorful. And he has an axe, so let's do this. There we go, good stuff. Also nice to see Seth healed. Needed that. The Princess of Rhaenys? Haha, it really is my lucky day. Fame and fortune ride to meet me. Move on, you slugs. Fucking throwing out the S word. We don't talk like that around here in this Christian stream, man. Bring that girl to me. Oh shit, who are these guys? Sir Gilliam. Is that Mulan? Have we reached Freilia's border already? Aye, we have. Her Highness Princess Tana should be inside that castle. But look, the countryside is crawling with grotto soldiers. Where's the castle guard? Has Mulan fallen? Are we too late? Too tough to say from here. Princess Tana's in no danger if they want her as a bargaining tool. We men of the Eastern Watch will see her to safety. Yes, of course. We mustn't give up. We must move. We must retake the castle and ride to Princess Erika's aid. I've stronger armor than you do. I'll take the lead, watch my back. Yeah, but he's on a horse. He moves way faster. I've played these games before. Not this one, but I've played a Fire Emblem or two in my time. Knight encampment at the castle was wearing the finest armor I've ever seen. Looked, it could turn aside almost any blade you swing at it. I know my armor, though. I'd wager a good rapier or armor slayer can get through it. Ah, yes. The specific weapons. Good stuff. Oh, right, and I have these two up here now. Just boss around and control. Franz and Gilliam. Damage is... 16, I think? And how's Franz doing? I've got... Well, the sword would be worse. I mean, he does more damage. I know the one guy said, stay behind me, my armor's stronger, but... Why wouldn't I just have Franz run out here and do this? He seems like he does more damage. What the hell was Gilliam on about? Gee, good job, Franz. Yeah, there you go. He's doing great. He might get murdered here. That would be a shame. But in actuality, he's just kicking all kinds of ass. The only one with a rapier is Erica here, though. So, in terms of slaying the captain with an armor slayer or a rapier, sounds like it's got to be her. Axe versus lance. Well, that's no good. Get on that. Good stuff. What's your movement? I can do that in this game. Nice. It doesn't tell me the damage he does. I'm gonna savor these easy battles while I can, because Lord knows, like every other Fire Emblem game, it's gonna get harder as we go here. Don't think I've ever seen this Fire Emblem. Honestly, from what I've seen, it was definitely sort of the sleeper hit of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems, of which there were 2. But decidedly the other one was more popular. It's a standalone story. Well, I mean, it's Fire Emblem universe, but yeah, they're all standalone stories, aren't they? They all take place in the same universe, but they're not reinforcements. I found them! Stragglers from Rhaenys. Don't let them get away. No sequel or whatever. These characters never reappeared. Well, yeah. But, like, you know, I guess the guys in Awakening appeared in that, what was it, Fire Emblem Heroes? That Wii U hack and slash thing that's like Hyrule Warriors or whatever? Fire Emblem Warriors, I think. They did the same sort of thing. Oh, I can talk to him. I can't get there anyway, so yeah, what's up, Franz? It's Erica, good to see you well. Franz, you made it through unscathed. Yes, Your Highness. I met up with Sir Gillian of Frelia and explained the situation in Rhaenys. He told me Princess Tana was in danger as well here at Mulan. We rode swiftly as we could. I sure miss old-timey RPGs and games as well like this. They just don't make them like this anymore. Well, I mean, they do, actually. They make Fire Emblems like this pretty routinely. There were like 3 on the 3DS, and so far there's been 1 on the Switch. And it was extremely well received. Tana is here. Admittedly, they've added things to the formula since then, but they definitely are still making Fire Emblems. Franz, we must hurry. Understood. Franz is actually kind of dying, so he's gonna hide in the forest. Oh shit, he's got that. Probably unnecessary, but you know, better safe than sorry. Seth can ride up there. Well, I mean, you're here. You might as well go toe-to-toe with him, right? 6 damage versus 4 damage, huh? Also only 59. He has less health than you. Sure, pluck away at it. 2 big old chads squaring off in the battlefield. 1% crit, though. What a worthless lot of curs I've been assigned. Aha! Ha-ho! Just 2 thick boys poking each other. The way God intended. You're just gonna... Could rescue. Can you talk? No. Just wait then. Oh, he heals. What a piece of shit. What an absolute dickhead. What a goddamn son of a... bitch. Let's back you up out of here. Always kind of preferred Shining Force to Fire Emblem, but Fire Emblem certainly outlived Shining Force. Never heard of Shining Force, so clearly you're wrong. It said the rapier would do better. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Look at the, well, the to-hit's pretty awful, but, you know. We've, really good damage on it. So worth the risk. Nice. This can't be! Blah. Old-timey RPG mechanics and graphics like this. Oh, hell no, absolutely not. They're all polished and new. The mechanics are the same, but the graphics are very polished and new. Mean on large scale, like mostly who can slap better graphics on their games and stories and mechanics just get rehashed a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much what the newer Fire Emblems are. Same basic gameplay loop with As this, I mean. With a few things added and better graphics. You can wait up there. Shining Force was the Sega's version of Fire Emblem. Oh! Advanced War, technically, I guess, is still being made. They announced one for the Switch, right? Admittedly, it's a remake of the Game Boy Advance ones, but it's got the old-timey graphics and everything. Which is like Fire Emblem, but with, like, tanks and guns and shit. I mean, Fire Emblem made other RPGs and games in general. Ah, well. Yeah, the big one obviously being Final Fantasy. They very much got away from their roots and origins. Changed it up quite a bit. You could argue, and I think I will argue, much to their success. You know, they've... Final Fantasy's kept the lights on over at Squeenix for a long time here. And, yeah, there's no shame in supporting your meal ticket. But, yeah, whereas the gameplay of that's changed entirely, I would say that Fire Emblem gameplay is pretty much the same as it ever was. Round the days go by, water pouring under. I have a lance that I can, yeah, just waste you with. Just absolutely demolish that guy. Oh, did I need to actually, like, go into the castle? It just occurred to me I might have had to, like, go to the castle and... Nope, okay, that's... And... God, that lance is terrible. Whatever, it'll damage him. Only lords can seize a castle. Oh. So I need to have, I need to have my princess here seize the castle. I thought it was just kill the enemies. Once it didn't end, I was like, oh, surely I just need to kill the enemies. It clearly says on the opposite end of me, seize the gate. Excuse me, so that's unfortunate. You just heal up there, Franz. That was an awkward extra 2 or 3 turns that we didn't need, but whatever. We got some level ups out of it. Princess Tana! Sir Gilliam! I'm sorry, I never meant to cause you such trouble. It was no trouble. I live to serve, Princess. Tana! Erica? Is that really you? Tana, what are you doing so far from Castle Frelia? I heard Rhaenys had fallen. I was so worried. But I'm glad to see you're safe. Wait! Where's Ephraim? Is he well? I wish I knew. You haven't heard from him. Oh, I hope he has not been harmed. Come, we must go to Castle Frelia. My lord father may know something. Thank you, Tana. Crack open another. Hard cider here. Love me some cider. Thanks, BFF. Uh-huh, sure. They're just BFFs. Nothing more. We'll see. We'll see how that relationship continues on. Erica and her companions have liberated the border castle. Oh, good. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to the Frelian capital. Is the Frelian capital Frelia? Tana, I'm so grateful to see you home safe again. You have no idea how worried I was when I heard you were under attack at the border Milan. You are not to leave again without my permission, do you understand? Don't be mad, father. Look, I come bearing good news. Erica, come out now. She was hiding in the luggage. King Hayden, excuse me. I'm pleased to see you again, even in these sad times. Erica, it does my heart good to see you safe. Thank you. I was able to escape the castle before Rhaenys fell, but I'm not sure if my father... Yes. I have received word of your father. Didn't say games, I didn't say all the games are like that. There are obviously some exceptions, but for the most part, companies are trying to slap better graphics on their games instead of focusing on make good and unique stories and improving gameplay mechanics. Yeah, but that's been an issue for ages, and it's not exclusive to RPGs, certainly. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend King Fado did not survive the fall of Rhaenys Castle.
All around me are familiar faces.
Damn! He was so established. He's been sent away to live on a farm. Don't look for him, though. Wow. Alright. Harsh. No, it cannot be. Rest assured, Grotto will be punished for its cowardly act. This is Freylia's promise. Erica, please stay here and rest. I cannot imagine how exhausted you must be. So you're making good use of your stream deck. Hey, Nathan. Q. As I said earlier, it's an issue all games have, not just RPGs. Yeah, I agree. I definitely think, in terms of graphically, the PS4 and the Xbox One were nothing special. I don't think they were that great. I admit I'm very impressed by the graphics on the newer consoles, PS5 and Series X. I do not want that to take away from the fact I would rather have a solid narrative experience than a game that looks pretty. Which is why things like Forza, pretty as it looks, it's no interest to me because it just looks nice and it's a fun racing game. There's no story, no substance there. If you like Forza, you like Forza. I'm not judging you. It's not for me, is my point. King Hayden, I'm also not trying to pick on Forza, that was just the first example that popped into my head. It looks very nice, but it doesn't have any narrative. At least not the multiplayer Forza Horizons, anyway. You know of Prince Ephraim's disappearance, do you not? Yes, we hear Prince and his men hound Grotto at every turn. It's said he leads forces of the Empire into the Empire itself. Reports suggest he's crossed the border and now fights in Renval. Ah, so he's leading guerrilla warfare strategies. My brother, he fights on even now? Yes. My Pegasus Knights brought us this information at a great price. $2! Even though Rhaenys has fallen, he charges into the enemy's heart. He is truly Fado's son. What a valiant youth. I wish I knew whether he remained unharmed, but I do not. King Hayden, I thank you for your offer, but I cannot stay. I intend to ride to my brother's side with reinforcements. That's bold! Maybe, send him a note first. Everyone looks so serious. Well, I mean, facial expressions weren't invented until about 2005 in video games, so, it's a little bit after this game's time. That's why I like Disco Elysium so much. Des the game were fuck intense graphics and usual run-of-the-mill RPG mechanics. Focus on the story instead. Yeah, the solo-developed auteur games are the ones that are doing interesting things these days. And they're, as a result, more interesting. And even the ones like Hat in Time, that was, if not quite solo-developed, but an independent developer, they just knew what they wanted to make. They didn't really care, graphically, that it was, pushing the envelope of the hard drive into the next generation. It was just let's make a solid platform game with some good writing. And it's a hit. It's a smash hit. Lucas Pope, the guy who made Obra Dinn and Papers, Please, is the same way. Really solid narrative experiences in those games. Nothing special graphically. I know how you feel. This plan, however, is suicide. I would be betraying Fado's memory if I allowed any harm to befall you. Stay here, rest and mourn. Leave the war to the warriors. I know you mean well, your majesty. However, I have lost my father, and my twin brother is in peril. My brother, he is a part of me. I cannot rest here in peace while he risks his life. No! Rhaenys has no more army. Grotto's forces decimated it. I wish that Freylia could provide you with support with soldiers, but my son, Inez, is on his way to meet the Empire's forces. Hat in Time is awesome. Hat in Time's fucking great. It was a beautiful, phenomenal game. I recently played through all of it again, and it was a great time. Like both those games as well, the dude knows how to make a good game. He does, and it's weird because, the elevator pitch for both of those games is terrible. Tell me about this paper, please. You do paperwork on a war-torn border checkpoint that's super depressing. You know what? I don't think this sounds great. And then you play it, and you're like, damn, that was actually really good. Tell me about your second game. You're an insurance clerk. Whoa, slow down. Pump the brakes on this emotional roller coaster. Holy crap, an insurance broker checking in, on a goddamn abandoned ship? Holy crap. Sold, baby. And yet somehow they're both very solid. Credit to Lucas Pope. Are you so determined to go? Yes, with apologies. As resolute as your father, eh? What am I to do in the face of such foolhardy determination? Just punches her. Right, she's knocked out. Lock her up for her own safety. Vanessa. How many daughters does this guy have? Yes, your highness. Mulder. Oh. You called my king. Gilliam. Yes, sire. You are to accompany Princess Erica of Rhaenys into Grotto territory. Abandoned ocean wagon level when? I don't know. You know this game, man. Although Obra Dinn is actually one big story that takes place on a ocean wagon. An abandoned ocean wagon. I expect each of you to provide aid and support for her brother. Quite a great responsibility you've given us. I would play it on stream, but I already played it for YouTube. And that's one of those, once you play it through once, it kind of loses something because you know the answer to the puzzles. So it wouldn't be really fun watching me play it again. No matter the obstacles, we perform our duty. Our lives are yours. These are some of my most trusted and stalwart vassals. They will no doubt prove themselves quite valuable on your journey. Remember, you are venturing behind enemy lines. You will need supplies. I have a supply convoy ready to carry your weapons and provisions. I thought you didn't have any reinforcements or troops or anything. It will remain at your side no matter how far afield you venture. King Hayden, I thank you. Save the thanks for your return with your brother, Prince Ephraim. Yes, your highness. Nice! 5,000 wing-wangs. Erica, you really don't intend to go through with this, do you? I can't guess how you must feel, but it's just too dangerous. What would happen if you were to be captured by Grotto's men? I'd give him one of these.
Shut up, fool!
Alright. That's, by the way, my favorite.
Shut up, fool! Shut up, fool! Shut up, fool!
Mr. T streams with me now.
Shut up, fool!
Alright, fine, I'll get back to the game. Thank you for your concern, Tana. But I have no choice. Don't you see? I have to go. Erica. Oh, why is this happening? What's gone wrong with the world? Tana. Why would Grotto invade? Emperor Vigarde is a man of peace. His people adore him. And you and Ephraim are friends with Prince Leon, are you not? What could be behind this madness? Why is this happening? Oberdin's more of a play once and be done with it type of game, but doesn't take away from the fact it's a great game. No, not at all. I highly recommend Oberdin if you haven't played it. Don't watch my dumb playthrough. Play it yourself, make opinions, and then watch me bumble through it. Papers, Please is definitely better for the replayability value. I have no answers for you, Tana. I don't want to believe it, but the reality is we are at war. If I do nothing, I may lose my brother as well as my father. This is why I have to fight. It's the only answer I have. Alright. 43 minutes in, and I'm 2 levels down. Maybe 3. Depends how you count that opening level. Definitely focusing on the game and taking this seriously. Okay. Chapter 2! King Hayden apologizes for being unable to spare soldiers. He can spare a supply line, and also, like, a bunch of soldiers. What are the games that are still on the wheel and haven't played yet? That I haven't played yet? Let me look at the wheel. I have technically... Oh, it freezes the game when I do that. I have played the Phoenix Wright games, but it's been so long I don't really remember them beyond the first one, which I've already beaten on stream very recently, so... The other two, I was going to say the more recent two, but they are certainly not recent in any definition of the word. I don't remember them nearly as well. I remember the characters, but beyond that... I've played Shovel Knight. I've played Persona 5. I've played Resident Evil 4. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is reverse duels, which is more of a challenge thing, so I don't know if I've played that or not, depends how you count it. Yeah, it's just those. On mobile. Well, I mean, yeah, Are they even that recent on mobile? I feel like they came out quite a while ago on mobile. There's a list below. Oh, yeah, you can definitely... Well, the ones I haven't played, technically, I've played, like I said, Phoenix Wright and Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I don't know if you would count those because I don't remember Phoenix Wright, and Yu-Gi-Oh!'s not really one that matters if I've played it before. It's all sort of luck-based. But, yeah, Resident Evil 4 and Shovel Knight are the only ones on the list I've played before. 3 unique-looking characters, infinite number of generic soldier characters. That's just Fire Emblem. You know, the pretty ones are the good guys. However, he does provide Erica with a small but trusted party of vassals. Erica is grateful for the king's aid. So who all's with us? I imagine it's me, Seth, the vassals, Franz, maybe Tana? Chasing rumors of her brother, she sets out for Grotto. The group's first stop is the remote village of Ide, which was, until very recently, a part of Rhaenys. Tana. Why are you laughing at Tana there? Here Erica sees the devastation of Rhaenys with her own eyes. Are you chuckling because she's never a part of this game and she's just, a background character? Also, how many chapters are in this game? Seth has mapped out a route for us. We'll travel south of Rhaenys and pass through Seraphew into Grotto territory. That would seem a sensible plan, assuming, of course, we can avoid any run-ins with Grotto soldiers. Princess Erica, may I have your leave to scout ahead? From the sky... Ah, you're a Pegasus Knight. I have a better chance of spotting any nearby troops. Where's your command? We are yours to command, Your Highness. Will you give us permission? Yes, of course. Keep an eye out for the enemy bowmen, though, Vanessa. Yes, Your Highness, I shall. 20-ish chapters. Okay. 10th of the way through the game. Pog. Good stuff. I shall prove myself worthy of the honor of your trust. She seems very sincere. Sincere, yes, quite. I mean, earnest, I suppose would be the word I used. But yeah, she seems into her job. Now we got bowmen and axemen. Hey, boss, we found more villages ripe for the picking. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha! I love a good war. With all those soldiers preoccupied, we're free to pillage as we please. Right, Bone, you're in charge. Bone, huh? Alright. Grab everything that's not nailed down and bring it to the hideouts. This game's more of a text-based story than actual gameplay. You've been playing for nearly an hour, and so far, more story than actual gameplay. Well, I mean, what you're seeing with the map and the moving the units around, that's the gameplay. That is what all the levels are. The story is kind of what holds the gameplay together. But yeah, it's definitely more of a experience the story alongside the gameplay type thing. But that's every Fire Emblem. Dad, bandits approaching. I'm getting you out of here, Ross. You're staying close to me. Let's start with that village there. Go to it, boys. It's all yours. Cut down anyone fool enough to get in your way. I'm headed west around the mountains to the other villages. Unique-looking characters. Recruit them! Well, duh. Oh, they just destroyed that. Oh, you dicks. Ross, what is it? What's wrong? It's nothing. It's just a scratch. You're a warrior, Dad, and I'm your son. I won't be beaten so easily. For some reason, it couldn't click on the link on mobile. Oh. Don't know what to tell you. Twitch mobile's weird. We need to get you some help. Don't risk your safety. Someone help my son! Ah, this looks serious. I must report back to Princess Erica at once. So who have we got? I have bad news. The village of the east is under attack by bandits. Bandits?! We've arrived at our first dilemma. We must move quickly and attract as little attention as possible, but... Had to switch, I see the list of games now. Well, there you go. Like I said, the only ones I've played that I would count as having played before and, like, remember enough or that it matters I've played before are Resident Evil 4 and Shovel Knight. I cannot stand by and watch innocents be harmed. Vanessa, how fare the villagers? I spotted one injured person. He appeared to be just a child. Father Mulder, can your staff help him? Well, yes, I can heal his injuries with my staff, but I cannot do it from here. He's too far away. I must be near him. Well, yeah. Princess, please, leave this to me. I shall bring the boy here. Oh, they have that mechanic in this game. Cool. All right, Vanessa, it's up to you. Very well, I'm off. All right. Mobile app for Twitch has more than its fair share of issues. You want to know the really fucked up part? If you donate money or bits to me through the mobile app, it costs you more than if you're on desktop. Because Google and Apple take a cut of what you're paying and charge you more as a result. Because however much Twitch and myself get, that's already set in stone. But if you're on mobile, Apple and Google take, a cut of that as well. They'll overcharge you. So if you're going to donate or give me bits, first of all, you don't have to. More importantly, don't do it on mobile. They will overcharge you for it. Yeah, I'm not kidding about that. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked. There's no other word for it. Vanessa's face. The faces in this game are great. The horrible business practices of megacorps aside, Vanessa's face down there is probably Kenochi's right now when they find out what the hell that has been going on with mobile and overcharging. I'll move my bit cup so you can fully appreciate the blank stare there of horror at megacorporations' entirely bullshit business practices. So anyway, I think what they're doing is there's a rescue option where, yeah, I can pick you up and get you the fuck out of here. Where's her nose? Noses weren't invented until after the Game Boy Advance was done. Nintendo DS came along and noses became invented. It was a really, really nice upgrade. You're stuck in the woods. You can't move as fast. And you're just in a heavy-ass suit of armor and can't move as fast. What have we got here? Well, the one on the right looks, you know, like a unique, interesting character who will probably join up later. Unique-looking character, recruiter. You don't say. This is terrible. What are we going to do? Those bandits are so close. If we can't find some way to protect ourselves, the village is doomed. Perhaps. People, listen, you must close the village gates immediately. You didn't think of that? Hurry before the bandits arrive. Who are you? You aren't from one of the neighboring towns, are you? Your weapons give you away. You're no peasant. My name's Arena. I'm a mercenary. A mercenary named Arena, is it? Yes, that's what I said. There's more to you than that, I feel. But don't worry, it's none of my affair. I haven't told you who I am yet. I'm Selena, a general of Grotto's army. Ah! Is something wrong? No, nothing. JK, she's part of the enemy. My god, yeah, no, we've never recruited an enemy over to our side in a Fire Emblem game. Especially pretty and attractive-looking ones. That never happens. Looks like these villagers have some bandit troubles. I'd like to help, but I have orders. To leave for the capital immediately and cannot stay. You're armed and you claim to be a mercenary. Will you help them? Yeah, pay me, bitch. Is there a problem? No, of course, I'll help them. It's just you're one of Grotto's generals. Why? These aren't soldiers, they're people. Yes, civilians. Should they suffer because their leaders fight? I've petitioned your aid. Take this as payment. Oh. I don't know what that does. Whatever. Yeah, you just go here and wait for me to drop the boy off. And you're stuck in the damn woods, so get the hell out of there. Thanks, Celine. I imagine 7-9 you're going to be quite vocal once your healer waifu shows up. If that wasn't her already. In my mind, she looks like a Clefairy, so... Visit the other town here. The most wonderful man rescued me. He was dressed like a mercenary, but had an air of elegance about him. Gave me this elixir. I'm sure it will help you in the battlefield. Well, thanks. I think it'll be somewhat obvious to all once my healer waifu starts talking. Fair enough. We'll see, I guess. I'm guessing it's not Mulder here, who's the only healer who exists in the game at the moment. Drop off the kid right there. I don't suppose I can visit the ruined city, huh? No. Gotta watch out for the bowmen. We're down there. Excuse me. I can move there, probably. Be fine. Rescue the dad. Oh, that's good. Well, he's doing all right. Look at him. He's fine. He's in a fortress and he's hanging out over there. He'll be fine. Wait, nice healer or angry healer? I don't know this game. All I know is that there's a healer and 7-9 has them as his waifu. So, he's called Dibs. No one take that waifu. That's 7-9's waifu. The kid Ross is up for grabs, though. Yeah. You don't have a lot of health, do you, Vanessa? I think I'll go rescue the dad. Or at the very least, I'll bring the healer over to the dad or something. But then again, he's doing fine. Look at him go. That man does not need rescuing. Can I can get down there. I should, attack you first, however. You have an axe, so I think sword, yeah. Ross, why are you running to the front line? He's very dumb. If anything, he's the one doing all the rescuing. Well, I don't know who he'd be rescuing, but he's certainly doing a good job over there. He is in, like I said, no need of rescuing. You go and heal her, because she took a axe to the face right there. Good stuff, good stuff. By the way, I know there's a strategy in this game. The only way healers get experience to level up is if they actually heal people. So if one of your allies happens to get poisoned, there's a strategy where you can just have the healer follow them around, constantly healing them, because you can only heal a damaged unit. So, you know, if you're not taking any real damage except for the poison, rather than curing the poison, you can just get free experience farming off of them. It's a bit dark when you think about the actual implications of the strategy, but it's super useful. From, like, you know, a farming perspective and standpoint. Oh, I can attack on the diagonal with her. Because she has javelins. And he can't hit, well, he'll hit me, immediately after, because I have a lance and they all have axes. Ugh. Can I talk to this guy if I fly over to him? I cannot. Another village, get the loot. Well, I'll rescue him, quote-unquote, and drag him closer to the combat. I'm actually just gonna bring him closer to the fight so he can fight on his own. You go this way to... Well, they have axes and you have a lance. Ugh. You go there for the defense, Franz. What do you have equipped? Equip the sword. And then wait. And you go down here. I do like that the massive dudes in armor can just stand there and tank hits. Don't even flinch. Good job, good job. Don't let yourself get put out on the front lines like that. Swing around there and wreck that man. Come on, man! Gilliam, you kinda suck. Talk to Ross with Erica. Good to know. Is she the only one that can talk? Hey, listen! My village is being attacked by bandits. My name's Ross. Come on, you have to help me wipe these thugs out. Alright, just take a deep breath and calm down, Ross. Leave the village to us, or villages to us. We'll drive off the bandits. Seth, take the boys somewhere safe. No, wait, I'm gonna fight too. But my father's out there all alone fighting these bandits. No, he's not. He's got a Pegasus Knight with him. I've got to get back to him as quickly as possible. I'm the son of the great Garcia. As long as I have my axe, no bandit will ever defeat me. There are a few options. Okay. Alright, I can see you're not going to be swayed, but you must promise to stay close to us. Oh, hey! I can control him now. That's good. Garcia can recruit Ross if you recruit him first. Oh! Neat. Well, let's drop you off there, then. Whoops! Almost attacked my father. Dad! Ross, boy, what did I tell you? What are you doing here? Don't worry about me. Hurry up and get yourself to safety. Do you really think I could just run away while you fight, Dad? You taught me that fighters fight for what's important to them. There's no way I'm leaving. I'm fighting, just like you.
Shut up, fool!
Ross. Alright, listen to me. We'll cut our way out of here together. Fighters fight! As long as I have my axe, no one will defeat me. Immediately is killed. In defense of him, though, he dropped his axe. Couldn't have given me one more, huh? Huh, Seth? Alright, there we go. I take it back. I'll allow it. Alright, you go there. Yeah, you can attack him. Great job! To be fair, I did try and roll the dice on 25 to hit, so that one might be my fault. Fight, fight, fight. Alright, good stuff. And everyone else is healthy. I'll have Vanessa here swoop down and get the village next. But, yeah, somehow I don't feel like throwing the healer out to the front line, so I'm just gonna slap him right there. Excuse me. Good job, friends. He's putting the work in. Gilliam heals, good stuff. Fly over there. Oh, I have 48. 40 to hit. Nice. Rolled the bones and came up strong. Not him. God damn it. I wasn't looking to who the attack defaulted to. Wanted it to default to the guy that, like, well, the boss there, Bone, but, you know. It is what it is, I guess. Once again, no one's injured, so... Well, actually, he's injured a bit. Get some experience for the healer. Wait a minute, who are you? God damn, why is she so frail, man? I mean, I know Pegasus Knights aren't exactly the tankiest units in Fire Emblem's history, but come on. Vanessa, one of the trusted vassals here, seems particularly frail, I'm just saying. 6% chance to hit, huh? I'm just gonna visit town. What is it? What's all this ruckus? What? Bandits? Spread the word, everyone! Close the gates! Thank you for your warning. Accept this small token. Pure water. Thanks. I'm gonna run away from that guy. Let other people deal with it. Drink it. Well, too late. Erica, show this fool what for. Blast! Good stuff, Erica. You saved my son! I owe you my thanks. It's not necessary. Hold on a moment. Aren't you the Great Garcia? You fought for Reynes, didn't you? Isn't the Great Garcia what Mario's name was in Paper Mario? When he was, like, wrestling in the Thousand-Year Door? It was like the Great Garcia. Seth, do you know this man? He was a troop commander for Reynes until about 10 years ago. When I was a recruit, the soldiers used to tell so many stories about him. They called him a daring and fearless fighter for Reynes. Master Garcia, you must know the peril our homeland faces right now. Never played that game. I streamed it. Can we impose upon you to lend your strength to Reynes once again? That was one of the few games I streamed before you showed up, Arg. I'm sorry, I'm retired now. I'm not a soldier anymore. That was in the before time. Before I was an affiliate, yes. It's a decision I made a long time ago. Master Garcia, when I was a soldier, I lived my life fighting for my country's honor. And that's the end of the bit. I left no time for my family before Arg and I stumbled in. Yeah, stumbled drunkenly in off of the streets. Started bullying me into playing games that, like, are actually good. That's not fair. Paper Mario's a good game. Spent life fighting for faceless, uncaring nobles. When my wife fell ill and died, I met the child she left behind. It's a weird way of phrasing that. At that moment, I finally realized what my duty had cost me. I stood at my wife's grave and promised her I would be a father to our son. I'm done with armies. I'm done with fighting except to protect my son. I have no regrets. I'm the boy's father. You blasted fool!
Shut up, fool!
Father, what's all this nonsense I'm hearing? Ross! If you're not going, then I will. I'm a fighter. I know I can do this. Ross, what are you saying? Dad, please, listen to me. I respect you more than any other man in the world. Fighters fight. I know you gave up being a soldier for me. I know that. But how can you throw away such a big part of yourself? You're a warrior at heart. A warrior. You can't give that up and be happy. So is this conversation different if I didn't recruit them? Are they just like, thanks, bye? And if I only recruited the son, is he like, shit, I'm going, see ya, Dad? And the dad's like, well, I can't stop him. He's a growing boy. See you never. There we go. Struggling with bottle cap. They auto-recruit themselves at the end. Oh. I can just recruit them ahead of time. Got it. Have you seen me fight? It's not that great. I'm not a child anymore. I'm a warrior like you. You're free to worry, but I can survive on my own. Ross. You want to challenge me, father? I'm a fighter, and I fight. For all the fights in Ide. I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to lose to anyone. You're right. You're a good soldier, Ross. Sir Seth, if these old bones of mine can still serve, I'd like to join you. Dad, looks like my boy grew up while I wasn't looking. He's tougher than I thought. He doesn't need my help. I raised him as best I could, but he's right. I have nothing to fear. I should fight, and I will fight, because fighters fight, and I'm a fighter who fights. Thank you so much for your help. Stay and rest the night. We would if we could, but we have much to do and far to travel. Your safety is reward enough. Ah, well. My, that is a splendid bracelet you're wearing. Thank you, my father gave this to me. It's a wonderful gift, but you should be careful wearing such a valuable item so openly. Since Rhaenys was invaded, things have become so dangerous around here. There are gold-hungry thieves and bandits everywhere. The most wicked are Bazba's bandits. They are cruel beyond words. Well, that's probably good, because the less said about Bazba's bandits, the better. Are they perhaps cruel because people kept making fun of the name Bazba? If you have something they want, your life is worth less than nothing. Just the other day, they assaulted some travelers, and oh, it was awful. I can't believe such things. Oh, Rhaenys is finished, mark my words. The Grotto Empire has stolen our future. Respectfully, we're all... with a pig. Our only hope against them is that Prince Sepharim will prevail, but rumor has it he's on the verge of being crushed by Grotto's vast numbers. These are dark days. Travel with care. Think they auto-recruit themselves if the other one died. I assume the dialogue is different, but I assume they don't talk to a corpse. That makes sense, yes. Sepharim. Flashback. 3 years ago. It's time to start. Are you ready, Erica? Yes, Ephraim, let's begin. Their hair was... I think it's brown. I'm pretty sure it's blue in the main game, but I think in this flashback they have brown hair. Tell me, why do you want me to teach you to fight? I thought you didn't care for violence. I don't like uncivilized behavior. I think one can solve one's problems without fighting. And yet, it's sepia tone. Well, I can see it's a sepia tone, it's a flashback, but my point is their hair is clearly a different color now than it was, you know, in the main game. Sepia filters in flashback, the tree is also brown. Fair enough. You could argue, I guess, that the hair in the sepia tone makes it just look brown. And yet what? I've always relied on you to protect me, brother. Eric's green in the flashback. You look green in a flashback! God damn. Woman making fun of me. Hey, Kaida.
Shut up, fool!
Thank you, Mr. T. Always relied on you to protect me, brother. I would rather not be such a burden to you in the future. So, I thought maybe I should learn to protect myself. Hey, what's up? I got shot with a Nerf gun. God damn.
All around me are familiar faces.
Ah! Okay. Yeah, no, she shot me with a Nerf dart. Ahem. What's a Fire Emblem game without a blue-haired Blue-haired lord. Yeah, you aren't wrong. I think everyone has had a blue-haired lord. Maybe, what was the one on the 3DS that came after Get Up and Move? God damn it. Shit. Nikes. Let you know a secret, Token can't tell colors apart from shit. It's true. To the person that made me get up and move.
Shut up, fool!
I'm gonna thank Mr. T for that. I'm your brother. Brothers are supposed to protect their sisters. Bullshit. My sister's like a decade older than me. And I didn't protect her from anything. It's nothing for you to worry about. It's no cause for concern. Yes, but I'm your sister. Sisters are supposed to worry about their brothers. I'd like to learn something of swordplay, if only a little. This is probably weird to listen to. Maybe someday I can protect you in your time of need. So please, Ephraim. All right. How could I say no? Honestly, once you get an idea into your head, that's it. I might as well give in. All right, I'm done with that. That's got to have been enough squats. You're aware. And yet I got shot for it. Forgive me for assuming hair would be brown. It's anime, I should have known better, but still. It's greed, I'll teach you, but won't hold back because you're my sister. I want no complaining once we've started, Erica. Complain? Me? Always. Sorry, I projected there for a second. Off topic, did you get your booster shots? I did, because See, I'm thirsty now from that workout, but all I have to drink is cider, and I'm not sure booze is really what I need right now. I can redeem that like 3 more times.
Shut up, fool!
Ahem. Oops, beg your pardon. Hey! Well, I just got robbed. Princess, are you alright? Yes, someone bumped into me. I was jarred. Highness, where's your bracelet? It's gone. Where could it be? Did that man... I'll find him. Don't worry about it, Seth. That bracelet was a gift from my father, but Ephraim needs our help. A unique-looking character. Recruit him! I can't let sentimentality get in the way of my duty. Princess, we must retrieve your bracelet regardless of cost. You cannot lose it. So the bracelet's a sacred stone. Got it. Let's go. We must hurry. Alright, chapter 3. Alright, let's do this. Borgo Ridge. I'm pretty sure this happens in like every Fire Emblem game as well, by the way. We encounter a thief who steals something, and then we recruit him because it turns out he's a thief with a heart of gold or something. Erica and company pursue the thief who stole her bracelet. What's so important about the bracelet? It's a fancy accessory. I'm gonna assume it holds one of the sacred stones in it. Their chase leads them into the mountains where Bazba's bandits pillage at will. Plot device butt plug. Well, there you go. It's a MacGuffin. Erica cannot ignore her countrymen's pleas for help. I swear, if that fiance of mine let that cat in here. No idea what that was. Something just shifted on over my shoulder. She leads her group in search of the bandit stronghold. Bandits of Borgo. Stupid name. Local villagers tell me Bazba's bandits keep their lair nearby. A few of them saw a lad matching the description of our bracelet thief. Seems a fair guess the youth is one of these bandits. Bandits here in Rhaenus, our homeland. I had no idea. Crime was 0 until, we were invaded, and then suddenly crime skyrocketed by 2,000,000%. Burning our villages, stealing from our people with no fear of reprisal. It wasn't always like this. Yeah, I know, I was here. Knights used to protect the citizenry. However, with Rhaenus in our ruins and her army tattered, law and order are hard to find. It doesn't look like Grotto's army is interested in maintaining order here. If nothing changes, Rhaenus will continue with a sad plunge into savagery. Hello? Well, I mean, we have pink. So immediately, I assume this is someone 7-9's a fan of. But are we in for the waifu fan, or just, you know, generally okay with the character? Pardon me for asking. Are you all some sort of mercenary troop? Why do you ask? Please, you have to help Colm. You have to. I told him it was too dangerous, but he wouldn't listen to me. You don't care about her. Damn, but she's pink, like Clefairy. That's crazy. Please, you must calm yourself. Start at the beginning and speak slowly. All right, sniff. I'm Nami. I used to be from a village named Lark. Except the village is gone. What do you mean? Bozba's bandits burned it down. Only Colm and I escaped. The other villagers, the bandits attacked them. Nami, what are you doing here? Bozba bandits. They have a hideout here in the mountains. That's where Colm's my... We've known each other since we were kids. Got it, you're fucking. Or you want to be, whatever. He went to steal back something from the bandits took from me. He went alone, that's a very dangerous thing. Yes, I know, that's what I told him, but he wouldn't listen to me. If I lose Colm too, I don't know, Sniff. Okay. Wait, please, don't cry. Don't worry, we'll find your friend and see that he's not harmed. Really? Really and truly? Oh, thank you, thank you! I don't have much money, but I'll do anything to help. What will it be? If the thief we're after has gone to the bandit's lair as well, it seems as though we share a common cause, Nami. She's assistant of Rhaenys, after all. And isn't it our duty to defend our countrymen? I'm only sad that we weren't here to protect her friends and neighbors. So yes, I feel we must help her. Very well, Nami, I trust you can lead the way. Yes, it's this way. Alright, a bandit stronghold. Is there anything I can do to help? I feel so... When I was little, I used to go hunting with my grandfather. What I mean is I'm not bad with a bow. Really? Uh-huh. I see. You should remain behind to protect Princess Erika. Not sure what's going on here, but it looks like we've got guests. Let's give them a warm welcome, lads. You see a stranger, stick an axe in him. Now, where is Colm if he's here? He might charge in later. Cutthroat. 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 Anyone here pretty looking and recruitable? Look, anyone here looking submissive and recruitable? Erika has to charge in and get EXP, Seth. Yeah, well, I mean, she's doing alright. She's already, unit, there we go. She's already level 3, Seth's 1, Franz is 2, Gilliam's 4, Mulder's 3. Vanessa could really use some experience, as well as Ross and Garcia. Well, Garcia's fine. Ross, Nemi, and Vanessa could really use the experience. Vanessa's doing fine, and Seth, even though he's level 1, is already pretty tanky. I think he's meant to be, like, the already upgraded character. Since this game has, like, once you reach level 10, you can upgrade or whatever. I assume this game has that. Every other Fire Emblem game has that, so why not? Get some experience in, just pepper him with a bow and arrow. Free experience. Can't break walls in this one, at least not yet. Well, actually, that one you can. Yeah, you can break the walls here. Might be worth looking into. How do I open this door? I have no idea. Property damage! Yes. Don't worry, they're bandits. It's fine if we just, you know, beat the crap out of their property. Haha! Can I open the chest? Oh, I can't? What? Ugh. That's lame. I guess I need the thief character to open the chest. As is tradition. Need chest key. Ah, okay. Is what it is. And I think you have, yeah, you can hit the wall with a hatchet to at least make some progress. And then, unless you can also... Oh, you can! Is that a good idea, though? Maybe I don't want to do that. I do have a bowman right in front, so maybe I'll save that wall for another time. Good stuff, good stuff. There's our boy. And here we go. Ha! Not a soul saw me. These bandits are easy pickings. I guess I might as well start with these chests here. So, I'm guessing... Crap. Oh, wait. I bet she needs to go and talk to him. Yes! There we go. Colm! Nimi? What are you doing here? I told you to wait for me, didn't I? I couldn't. It's too dangerous. Come on, let's go home. We don't have a home. Don't you get it? Just leave everything to me. I can take care of it in a flash, but I don't need a clumsy oaf like you tagging along. Wow. Rude. Kind of like moron inside first before cracking the wall up. Yeah. But, oh, this is ridiculous. We'll talk later. Don't leave my side, Nemi. All right. There we go. Now he's on our side. And he can, like, pick locks and shit. At least that's usually how it goes. Yeah, you... Actually, yeah, you work over the wall here. Good stuff. And then, who's got a sword? How's his health? Ooh, 2. Hey, Vanessa, how'd you like to level up? There we go. Well, she's closer to leveling up. And she got a chest key. Can you open the door? No, need the thief for that. Alright, let's get him down here. Come on! Oh, I have the hand axe, not the iron axe. Oops. My bad. Wrong weapon equipped. Well, now it's just crowded in here. Good strats. Thanks. Worked real hard on them. I suppose we'll wait here. He can tank a hit. He'll be fine. And look, now he's got 1 health, so any old jackass can come in and pick him off for the free experience. Who in this case, it's gonna be Ross. Ta-da! Got a door key. Okay, I guess she needed a javelin. Why not? Then she can just go up there. You heal this guy. Keep on keeping on. And, what's his area of damage? I'm gonna have you just go up here and wait to move along the top. Brilliant there, Cutthroat. 2 damage. Easy pickings for whomever. Ooh, weapon level increased. Always good, always good. Still gonna try and get this girl to level up. Good stuff, good stuff. Very skilled of them to be able to throw a hand axe through a wall. Yo, you can't? You're telling me you can't... Every Fire Emblem character can do that. Who has the chest key? This guy? No. Seth. Whoops. Seth here must, then. Nope, someone's got the damn chest key. Oh, is it you? No, you have a door key. Well, that's embarrassing. You got a chest key? Nope. What's this? No idea what the red gem does. But whatever. Chick on the horse has the chest key. Oh, Vanessa there. Okay. No, she opened this one already. She used it. Oh, with the javelin. Yeah, she used it down here. Someone picked up a door key. Right. Okay. Caught up now. Someone picked up a door key. I thought someone picked up another chest key. These two are just hanging out down there. Mulder and the dad. An iron lance, good stuff. Use your handy dandy thief to open the chest. What else is he good for? Opening doors. Come on now. We all know this. I have less HP. And he has a better odd to hit, and he does more damage with that axe. So I'm just gonna keep on moving. And then these two are gonna go have a fun time. Nobody else has chest key. Some dude has a door key. Right, yeah. Hand axe. Kind of worthless, but okay. And door. There we go. Surprise, bitches! We were here the whole time. Nicely done, Franz. Franz is pulling his weight. Could have cracked open the wall to the room as well. Yeah, I could have. But I mean, now I've gone in this way. No one ever expects the front door, right? They expect me to come in through the wall they've left conveniently damaged. Here's Franz again, proving that he's just the best. Remember when that one guy was like, stay behind me, my armor's better, and Franz has yet to take even a single point of damage and has killed, like, probably more than anyone else in this team? Continues to be true. Ah! What? What the f- What? You son of a... And I feel that way about Radu there as well. Shut the f*** up, dude. No one cares. Fucking... They're not even subtle anymore. It's not even want to become famous. It's just straight up buy followers. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, it wasn't even bigfollows.com. They weren't even trying to trick me. They were just like, want to pay money to have followers? No, I'm good, actually. If you can believe it, I want people to genuinely think I'm good and not, you know, pay them to think I'm good. Admittedly, I'm going to have fewer people agreeing with me at that point, but, you know. It's still a nice sentiment is all. Oh, what? 79 to hit. Come on, Nemi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Iron sword. Good stuff. Put the axe away. It's not thrown away. I said put away, didn't it? Put the axe away? Yeah, it's nice and convenient. I think I said put the axe away. He's positioned himself in a rather annoying spot where, partly it's my fault. I stuck a goddamn Pegasus right there, but this is the only guy who can turn around and attack him. Give me my healing item back, you son of a bitch. Okay, easy enough. Punch through, no problem. That guy will come out there. Well, that guy can reach me, actually, but he's not going to come out. He's not going to be baited out like that. Which is fair. I can respect that. Let's let Seth go first. Why is there a stairway leading downstairs or some such? Check that out on your way back. That's just a way that units can spawn in. If you, Oh, did I rescue? God damn it. If you remember, the way the thief got in, who we've now recruited, came in that way. It's just a way so that they don't have units randomly spawning on the map without, like, an explanation for it. It's just stairs exist. They came from a different floor. What continuity problem? Typically, units guarding sizable objects do not move. Yeah, I know that. But, you know, sometimes I can bait these... Yeah, I can bait these guys out. But the bosses, the captains and whatnot, they generally don't move. Can't go down there. Jesus Christ, calm down, Seth. Ran over that, man. No, you can't go down those stairs. Yeah, that was excessive, Seth. What are you doing? I appreciate that I can drop somebody off. Oh. And then I can move after. Whoops. Have fun beating the crap out of them, guy. Yep, there we go. Seth will probably take care of it. I'm the head of this bandit pack, the mighty Bozba. Hope you've enjoyed your life, because it's about to end. Ow, hey, that hurt quite a bit. Let me deliver... Ah, shit. Well, it's a good thing you don't get it. Ah! I'm the mighty Bozba. This ain't... There you go. Seth got the level. Great stats on Seth. Seize the throne. Well, everyone can just fart around then until we get around to seizing the throne. Anyone damaged? Need healing? Oh, I can heal him for some experience. Unique-looking character. Should have recruited him. Right, of course. All the enemies look unique, but you can't recruit the enemies. Undoubtedly, I'll be able to recruit some of them, but, you know. That's a Fire Emblem trope at that point. Some enemy gets turned good by the good guys believing in friendship or something. We can't recruit Selena. Well, we might. That's it. You're just two-pump chump Bozba. Had higher hopes for him. Give it time. This is the early game. It's still pretty easy. These games get much harder as they go on. What now? I told you not to worry. I could have robbed these bandits blind on my own, thank you very much. I was worried. Hold on. I'm sorry, come on, don't start bawling. Or in other words, thank you, Mr. T, take it away.
Shut up, fool!
Love it. Sniff. No more dangerous stuff by yourself. Fine, I promise. But you have to stop crying all the time. Huh? Oh yeah, take a look at this. I got your mirror back. Remember how you cried when we left it in the Lark? You thought you'd lost this. I knew it was your mother's, and I knew those thugs had taken it. So I went and got it back. See what happens when you give me a job? Guaranteed results. Colm. Why, Colm? Why are you crying this time? Come on, knock it off. Please, shut the fuck up. This is quite touching, but I think you'd best return Princess Erica's bracelet to her now. What are you talking about? Are you trying to say that I... Whoa, hold it. It's right here. Take it. Jeez. Tell me, boy, is this the path you've chosen in life? If this girl matters to you, you must quit this dark road.
Shut up, fool!
Yeah, right. We're leaving. Don't expect to be rescued again. Farewell. Hey, wait! Let's go with you. You can't just leave us here. Pardon? Amy and I, we've got no home to return to. No matter where we go, there's just going to be more fighting. You're mercenaries, right? Well, then take us with you. I'm a handy guy to have around. I know I can help you out. I would prefer not, but I'll agree with Erica's decision. Our duty is a grave one, however. We've no time to waste shepherding you. That's fine. You just wait. I promise you won't regret your decision. I've retrieved her bracelet from the bandits' stronghold. Here you are, Princess. Thank you, Seth. You know, Father gave me this bracelet when I was a child. He gave it to you like an hour ago. Only as one match in the world, and my brother wears it. Erica, you must take care to never lose that bracelet. It's the proof that King Fado entrusted the future of Rhaenys to you as children. What is it you're not telling me? When the two bracelets are together, they're the sacred stone, or whatever the fuck. I apologize, Your Highness. When the time comes, I will tell you what I know. Until then, I see. If you tell me it must wait, then it can wait. I trust you. We should get moving again. We're safe from bandits for now, but I can't guarantee for how long. Meanwhile, Ephraim traded his bracelet for a sword or something. Yeah, I know. He was like, wow, is that sword like a switchblade? Like, you click it and the blade shoots out? That's rad. I'll give you a bracelet for it. Oops. This is the beginning, isn't it? If we're to free our homeland, it would take battle after battle. I'm afraid so, Your Highness. The day you and Prince Ephraim win back the freedom of Rhaenys will come. But I fear it lies the end of a long and treacherous road. I know I must fight for that day. In the name of all those I could not save, I'll lead us home. Let's go, my brother awaits. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away. It's Selena. I almost said Vanessa. Not quite. General Ducel. There's two very pretty people here and some grumpy guy with a beard. Selena, have you been back long? Tell me, how fast the campaign in Rhaenys? Signs of chaos abound. Brigands ride without fear, and the peasants' cries fill the air. If Grotto's troops do not enforce public order, the situation will only worsen. Well, at least they're not, chaos incarnate. And still His Majesty has given us no orders. Perhaps just this once I should take the lead. What could His Majesty be thinking? Breaking our long-held alliance with Rhaenys, invading without warning? Wow, this is surprising. Normally there's at least one general or supporter of the bad guy who's on their side and is like, I sure do love that I'm finally killing people. I enjoy being evil. But these are all characters who are like, what the fuck are we doing? He's never been this way before. He abhors violence. And have you noticed the recent promotions? Who are they going to? Certainly not to the soldiers who have Grotto's best interests at heart. I fear the invasion is the prelude to a much larger war. Feels as though His Majesty is no longer the man we knew him to be. Glenn. Really? Glenn? It doesn't matter what any of us might think of our orders. We are servants. We will not question His Majesty's intentions. You tell him, Glenn. I know that, Selena. And yet, that's enough, both of you. His Majesty summons us. Let's hope we can learn a little during our audience. I appreciate your work in fulfilling previous orders. There was that one guy who was clearly like a murderous psycho. What was it? Valder, I think his name was in the very beginning. I guess he counts. You're the hammers that drive the nails of the Empire's will. You'll continue to operate without hesitation wherever I send you. By your command. In your Majesty's name. Yes, sire. However, I know this. You, my Imperial 3, lack the strength to conquer the remaining nations alone. Excuse me. The evasions of Rhaenys, certain soldiers performed beyond expectations. I've chosen them to join you as new generals in the Empire's service. Come. Let me guess. Psychopaths in there. Checking, and Ephraim is definitely a real name. From what I found, it's a Jewish name that means very fruitful. Performance of these men surpassed even your own. With the addition of these 3, the Empire will have 6 generals strong enough to conquer this land. Do you understand? Oh, well, he's clearly evil. I'm Rive, given the name Bloody Barrel. Steve, by his majesty. I know I'm a newcomer, but I pray for your favor. Understood. Well, he looks less evil. I'm Kalak. I was a mercenary fighting in the desert. Seems I'm to be called Tiger Eye. You're a fine... I thought it said you're a fine-looking ass, aren't you? Missed the L. You're a fine-looking lass, aren't you? Yeah, I'm gonna love working with you. Oh, good, he's a creep. Oh, he's that one guy from, Skies of Arcadia. The one who went, hey, baby. So we meet again, you know, as General Valter. Ah, yes, that guy. You can call me the Moonstone. That's a stupid name. This guy... Have you got a Clefairy I need to evolve? All right, geez, Mr. T. I'll save your worthless dogs from your own incompetence. You'll thank me later. Valter, you scum! Peace, Glenn. Selena, Kalach, you'll bring me Freyla. Yes, sire. Sure, good as done. Rive, Ducel, you're in charge with the defense of the Empire. I will speak to you individually with more details later. Yeah, understood, your majesty. By your command, sire. And me? Valter Glenn, I have other duties for you. Yes, your majesty? Rhaenys has fallen, but Princess Erica still eludes us. Her brother, Prince Ephron, leads a resistance within our borders. Bring the siblings to me. Of course. Well, I was saying that, you always got the evil generals that really like murdering and killing people, and now you've got 3, so... Seems like there's 3 generals who are, you know, good at what they do and have interests at heart, and 3 kind of douchey ones. Maybe 2 douchey ones and a mercenary. Although he is kind of scummy towards women, it seems. So I guess his full alignment remains to be seen. With her bracelet recovered, Erica sets out with renewed determination. Passing through the ancient forest, Zaha brings them close to Grotto's border. As they near the town Seraphiu, Erica's fears are assuaged by the lack of troops. But never before seen terrors crawl in the shadows of the trees. Oh no. Hunchbacks! Oh my god, hunchbacks! Excuse me, we're looking for the next town over. Do you happen to know where it is? Die, hunchback! We're approaching Seraphiu at the border of Rhaenys and Grotto. Assume for less than 2 hours and done with 3, or is it 4 chapters already? Speed of this game is real soon. It's a Game Boy Advance game. What do you want? They weren't the longest thing in the world. Even Mega Man didn't take that long. We're approaching Seraphiu at the border of Rhaenys and Grotto. Once we cross, we'll be in Grotto. Renval won't be much further. Assuming we can cross the border without mishap. Oh, look over there. Okay, we got giant eyeball monsters. That's weird. I wasn't prepared for that. Those strange figures, what are they? Are they human? I've never seen anything like it. What could they be? Have we got, like, zombies and handsome, attractive people here? Story's 20-ish chapters, depending on how you count. What have we done to deserve trials before us? What's happening? How could such abominations walk the lands with the sacred stones protecting us? Unique-looking characters, recruit them! Mega Man was just a drag, gameplay-wise. Well, yeah, it wasn't the best gameplay loop. The main combat was, well, sorry, the combat was great. It was those rescue op missions or whatever they were called, limiting you to 3 turns or whatever, 3 rounds of combat was really a fucking mistake. That was probably the biggest black mark against the game. Otherwise, it was a perfectly fine game. How could such abominations walk our lands while sacred stones protect us? Loot! Loot. Please, it's dangerous outside the walls. Stay here in the village. This is like the 4th time some guy has gone up to a girl and said, it's dangerous, stay here. And then the girl is like, I'm gonna go anyway, and they wind up joining. Those are revenants, are they not? They were the vanguard of the Demon King in the days of darkness. Why do you know that? In the tome of Nezan, it describes chapter 2, section 7, paragraph 8.
Shut up, fool!
Thank you. You know of them? Duh, I'm a prodigy. I can recall most everything I see or hear. Hear this.
Shut up, fool!
Thank you. According to the book, revenants attack using razor-sharp claws. Sounds painful, wouldn't you say? Yes, be that as it may, I must go and aid the travelers outside. You should stay here within the safety of the village. Very well. I don't mind staying here. In fact, it seems the smarter choice. Magic is far more powerful than any monster claw. The thickest hide and the strongest armor are useless against magic's power. Yes, I suppose I could have studied swords, but only magic is worthy of me. Even if this village were to be assaulted by monsters, I could defend it perfectly. Mage. It's true. We got mages now. Traveler, you must listen to me. The ancient forest of Zaha is dangerous. Head south and pass through the place before the fiends surround you. Who are you? My name's Artur. The temple has assigned me the task of cleansing the forest of these things. Arrogant girl, ain't she? She seems like she just doesn't really get social cues. She's more like, matter of fact. She lacks tact, as it were. No subtlety in her, doesn't beat around the bush, no bullshit. Confident, I'd say. I don't think arrogant. It wasn't coming off as arrogant. It was really coming off as more, I could defend us, we'll be fine. Confidence, rather than, I could defend us, we'll be fine. Which is an important distinction. There are so many fiends, though. I wonder if I stand much chance alone. So if you would, please flee for now while you have the chance. Fiends? You're not talking about the same fiends that served the ancient Demon King. Does everyone know about this? Because this is the first I'm hearing of it. That can't be right. They're nothing but legends and fairy tales. Yes, I felt the same when I heard. And yet here they are. This place is filled with them. I wonder how far they've spread. Surely not in Rhaenus alone. Door Evil King. That was a demon king, not an evil king. Very different. But why are they here? How? Beware, Your Highness, something approaches. Please allow me to deal with this. Evil shade, may the blessed light drive you from this land. So we have a, was it like a mage and a sage? I think there are distinctions in the magic spellcasting classes. We ought to help. He can't fight them all alone. Do you have others? Oh, I can only bring, we got a full roster. Ha! Roster. It's funny because Ross isn't coming. Let's see. I don't need a weak-ass punk with an axe. I have Garcia, who's like a strong guy with an axe. Who to bring? Who to bring? I mean, right for Ross. I definitely want Nemi, because I want at least someone with a bow. That's, you know, bows are pretty useful, generally speaking. Gilliam's tanky but slow, whereas Colm is, you know, quick and can steal shit. Looking at the map, I didn't really see anything that Colm would be good with, though. So I'm probably fine with this. One of my companions is in that village to the south. If any of you can get there swiftly, I implore you to watch over her safety. Got it. We're sending Vanessa. I could put her in the mountains. I think actually she'd be safe in the mountains from attack. So I can javelin a guy here. Actually, he can just totally walk over to her and smack her. But hey, she got the level up, so that's nice. As for the rest of you, you can't make it to the god... Okay, you can't stand there, can you? Yeah, you can't. I was gonna say, you can't make it to the village up here? See the old snag south of here? Bet it would make a handy bridge if you could knock it over. Take a weapon and give it a few good whacks. That should do it. Take this and give it a try. The old snag. You mean the tree? In the prep screen, you can move starting positions around. How'd I get to the map in the prep screen? Iron Axe, thank you. Yeah, that'll good damage. If he hits, come on, man. Garcia, you're a legendary warrior. What are you doing? 60% chance to hit, by the way. Missed twice. Mulder and Garcia are just the best of buds out here. Chat about their awesome facial hair while one keeps healing the other. Yep, okay. Good stuff. Would have preferred not to take that hit, but okay. I can live with it. There were more options than units. I only saw the units option. I'll look at the next map screen, I guess. Get Franz down here. He's doing good work. What is your reach? Yeah, right. Let's just position you here then. Ah. Well, I'd prefer the healer not to take hits, but, you know. I said I'd prefer the healer not to take hits. He's fine, he's fine. Look at him, he's thriving. I forgot about the eyeball monsters, I'll be honest. Good stuff. Oh no, the healer, he'll be fine, he'll be fine. You'll see. Can I not? Oh, he's full health. I was gonna say, why can't I heal? Yeah, have yourself one of these. There you go. Rip Mulder, he's fine. Jesus, guys. No faith. There we go. Finally hitting Garcia. Come on. And I put him in the woods where his defense is boosted. He'll be fine. Can healers heal themselves in game? No, they need healing items. They cannot cast spells on themselves to do that. Some games have that restriction in which a healer can heal everyone but themselves. Yeah, you can't cast a spell on yourself and heal. Are these things weak to bow? They might be. I can hit twice, that's nice, but this thing also has range, so that's annoying. You can't hit. Yeah, you can't hit across the river. I should just kill you, right? Yeah, well... 16 won't kill. Annoyingly. What if I go here? Can I hit you? 20 also won't kill. It'd be nice if you could kill, you know that? That won't kill either. God damn. What's with everyone not quite being able to kill people? And you can deal with this guy. This guy has a 42% chance to, yeah, hit him for no damage. Rad. That's the stats you like to see. That said, I really shouldn't, even though Seth is a beast, I shouldn't leave him to fight like 4 people by himself. That could get messy real quick if I'm not careful. Attack the damn tree. And we're we're gonna actually wait to knock the tree over. Could go there, but then... yeah, you could come along and attack me. Seth gains experience slowly, though. Yeah, that's because, like I said, at about level 10, Seth can deal with any guy. At about level 10, the units have the ability to, like, upgrade into a stronger version. Usually, Fire Emblem gives you at least one character who's already done that. I think Seth is that character in this case. Because he's already really strong and gains experience slower. He's, like, already meant to be really good. Whereas everyone else has to work to that level 10. Can I take you out? I could go here and try and take you out. Yeah, you can't hit me. Only 8 damage to him, though. God damn it! 72 to hit! What the is wrong with you? Oh, he hit it with the 64. At least you're hitting with the 82. Alright, well, it's an easy matchup. He's only doing 2 damage, and you're dealing 8. So I'll let you whittle him away. Recruit the mage girl. I'm trying! Nice job, Nemi. Solid work. Hey! Allies! 7-9. Yeah, uh-huh. You weren't wrong. As soon as I saw her, I'm like, wonder if we found 7-9's waifu. These travelers are besieged by the agents of evil. Meanwhile, Gimli over here. Right you are, Lady Larachelle? Larachelle? I cannot allow this to happen. Come, we must charge down these cliffs and rush to their aid. We charge down the cliffs and the only thing we'll be rushing to is our death. How about we find a nice gentle path down, Ah, yes, well, let's hurry nonetheless. I simply cannot abide those wicked beasts running amok. I get it. I get that. Just gonna call her Lady L. Fair enough. I get it, though. She's very eager. I get the love for her. She even comes with her own theme song. Yeah, and it's great. It's all upbeat and cheery. Knock this tree over. There we go. Charge! As far as these guys, I could just put Gilliam and Garcia in the mountains and let them deal with them. Because the mountains offer bonuses to defense. I know, shocker. Fun trivia about Gimli, or rather the actor who played him. Irons, I think his name is. Jeremy Irons. Is rather tall, and most other actors and actresses in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's Jeremy Irons, I believe. And he's quite tall. Alright, let's wipe you. He has a javelin, or the equivalent. So let's use a silver lance. Not Jeremy Irons. Oh, my bad. It's one of those, if you say his name, I'll know it. But, my bad. It's not Jeremy Irons. Might have misplayed this with Nemi. Because I put her too close to him. But also too close to him. I think I wasn't paying attention and I just sent Nemi to her death. Assuming these guys hit for more than 10 damage. It's possible he'll go after Seth, I guess. I should put him... Oh, I could rescue. Hold on. Because you have more health and I can put you there. And rescue her. So now you're hanging out in the woods where you're more defended. Just block the path with Arthur's body. The strats. Now 3 of them can hit him, though, is the problem. Really didn't think that one through. Did not think that one through. That might cost me those 2. Oh well. Rip Archer. Yeah, well. That's gonna suck. This will kill this guy, fortunately. Emily's played by John Rice Davies. That's it. Jeremy Irons and John Rice Davies. I mix their names up a lot. Yeah, this might be bad. Oh, 6 damage? Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Never mind. He has a 70% chance to do 0 damage. Good stuff. Thanks, Wraith Clawman. You've got a 33% chance to do 3 damage. Love to see it. Good stuff, Garcia. Beautiful. Good level up. I like how they're teasing us. It's like, we all want to see if Arthur's gonna live this. Because if he takes 2 more 6 hits, he's gonna die. He's only got 11 left. If one of them goes for Seth, then he'll be fine. If one of them misses, he'll be fine. They both need to hit. And it was 50% on the hit from the one guy. So I'm forced to assume the other guys also have 50%. Oh, well, he went there. And he missed anyway, so we're fine. Why'd he go there? The other guy could have gone and attacked me as well. Yeah, now... Alright. Yo, Archer was really in a pickle there. And the AI fucked up. Mix him up at times as well. Back to the point, Davies is taller. Yeah, Davies is a tall man. Good job, Archer. Yeah, that was all Archer. Speaking of which, though... Okay, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? I can, I think I have in my items. I've got that, which will at least heal me. I should definitely have Seth come in and kill... Is anyone wounded here? You got 10. You got 25. You got 20. He's gonna be able to hit Archer no matter what. I can at least get away from him. Well, let me drop her off first. Okay, thought I could use an item there. I'm gonna heal Archer with Mulder here. That should be fine. And then you're gonna come in and attack him. And just for even more protection, you're going right there. You can hit the archer, you can't hit anyone, so let's make sure this guy dies. Good job, Gilliam. You're probably good where you are in the mountains. You ride, whoops, here. And kill this fool. Because Franz is goddamn killing it right now. And you sit right there and visit town. There we go. Your flesh shows no signs of putrefaction, observant of you. Seems you're not a revenant. I've decided to join you in battle now. My name is Lute. I am a mage of superior wisdom and rare ability. I've been reading on all these revenants. They are quite simply no match for me. I'm superior, after all. Alright. Guess that's just how it is. Let's put you right there. Loot, 17 health. Decent movement. Yeah, just go to the bridge. And we're good. Yeah, these guys have no chance against Seth. And that guy had no chance against Erica. Chip damage was all that was. Good thing you're not going to get attacked again, huh, Erica? Get Molder in here and heal you up. Yeah, the AI completely fucked up there. I probably... Well, I mean, they missed. But even if they didn't, they put him in the wrong spot. They definitely could have ganged up on Arthur and possibly killed him. But they super screwed up. And hey, their loss is our gain. Oh, a little bit more, Nemi. Whatever. Arthur can have the kill. Down here, just defeat the enemy. Okay. Looking at what my objective was. You ride there, switch to your sword, and beat the crap out of this guy. How's her health? We got a healing item. You do. Okay. I need to see what that water does. And water, yes. Like I said, I gotta see what that does. You really went for Seth, huh? Alright. And that's it. Yep, he's dead. No kidding. Would have preferred someone else get all that experience, since Seth is already pretty busted, but, you know. Do what we can, I guess. Good job, friends. Love to see it. Alright, let's have you get some experience here. 12 damage with that. Monster Eye is better, though. What about you with your javelin? You can kill it. Go for it. I'd like you to get the level up. Ah! Next fight, don't worry. We killed all the monsters. Still, we'd best burn the bones to ash to be sure they don't return. I still can't believe we've been fighting here. I thought those fiends were nothing more than myths or legends. Those revenants are said to be the least of the dark creatures, and yet the weakest of them could outmatch any normal man. Said Seth, who, took on 5 by himself. We cannot take this enemy lightly. Oh yes, they're much worse than those revenants and the entombed. Let's see, there's the Bone Walkers, the Muth Doogs, the Gargoyles, the Bales. Alright. Why, I bet just about any character of lore could be walking around again. Yes, we're in for some trouble. Even my fabulous powers may not be enough. Oh, divine light, show me. Is this a sign of dark days to come? By all that's holy, what is happening? Princess Erica, perhaps it would be wise to return to Freelia and regroup. Pressing forward seems foolish in light of recent events. We cannot face both Grotto's forces and more of these terrible things. Seth, I follow your point, and nothing would please me more than running for safety. But what if my brother and his men... he and his men are trapped in the same situation we are. I know full well I may be leading us into even greater danger, but please try to understand. I do, my princess, and vow to see this through safely. Meanwhile, the woman who brings her own theme song here. Foul creatures beware! I, La Rochelle, bestow upon you the honor of banishment at my blessed hand. Oh. Where are the monsters? We were just finished. Ah, glad tidings indeed. The heavens must be rejoicing. I am a tad disappointed, however. After all, I did rush all the way here to show you the splendor of my might. Ah, it's a real shame, innit, Lady La Rochelle? What's shameful is the way you drag us around the countryside. Pardon me, but who are you? I get the sense that the non-dwarf there is the me in this analogy if, this girl is to be your waifu. Me, since you ask, allow me to introduce myself. It is I, the true light of glory in the sacred realm of Roston. Stop, Lady Rochelle. La Rochelle, you mustn't continue. You can't reveal your true identity here. Oh yes, right, how I get so careless sometimes. I must ride off in anonymity. How beautifully romantic. Right. Fare thee well, strangers. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Come, Dulza, Renak, we ride. Let's go, Renak. Alright, alright. What the hell was that all about? Just riding off into the sunset? Well, she claims to be, but it's like midday, so... She's just kind of waiting over on the hill for the sun to set, and then she can ride off dramatically. Seraphew. Alright, let's go. An ominous wave of dark creatures washes over the continent. Son of a bitch. Erica's journey to find her brother, Ephraim, grows ever more perilous. Still, she pressed on despite the danger. Her will is strong. The town of Seraphew, located on the border of Rhaenus and Grotto. The people of both countries have long used the town as a meeting place. It stands as a testimony to the friendship the two nations have shared these many years. Now, however, Seraphew is teeming with Grotto troops. Empire's Reach, Chapter 5, baby. Well, he seems like recruitable character. Well, there's an arena in this town. Perfect, my pocket's feeling a bit light. Say, is that a cleric? It is, and a gorgeous one is that. Oh, wow. Something amiss, sister? You look flustered. Ah! Pardon me. No, pardon me. I never meant to startle you. Recruiter 2, she's already blue. Seems like she's already recruited then. May I offer my apologies? No, it's not necessary. It was my fault. Excuse me, I must be going. Good day to you. And there she goes. Not my lucky day. She was quite the beauty, too. Ah, such is life. I think it's time to visit the arena, though. Oh, hey, Glenn. Or whatever his name is. Captain Sar of the Seraphew Border Guard. How fare you? I bring orders from His Majesty. Rumor has it Princess Erica of Rhaenus is making her way here to Grotto. Recruit Glenn! Recruit Sar! You are to find her and place her in custody immediately. Yes, sir. One more thing. A traitor to the Empire has fled to Castle Grotto. We've received reports she is hiding somewhere in Seraphew. Who could it be? I don't care if you have to tear this town apart, find the turncoat. Yes, General Glenn. If she resists, do we have permission to execute her? Yes, permission granted. Understood. Grotto's will be done. The Grotto Empire will repay the debt of betrayal with blood. His Majesty relies upon you, Captain. Be sure his trust is not misplaced. That is all. Yes, sir. There was a betrayal? That's news to me. Hey, look, it's the fucking, spring-heeled Bellamy from One Piece there on the left. Weird. Such loyalty to the crown. If only I had such conviction in the righteousness of our emperor. Something troubling you, brother. All these recruitable characters. No, pay no mind to me. Come, Cormag. Cormag! Dear, we've given birth to 2 children. What shall we name the first one? I'm leaning towards a fine, respectable name like Glenn. Glenn? Okay. And the second one? Yes, something equally fine and respectable. Cormag. Babe, are you on drugs again? From here we ride northeast, back to the fort. Very well. Hyena Bellamy. But yeah, the resemblance is uncanny. Ah, yeah, it is Hyena Bellamy. It's not Spring Heel. Maybe it was Spring Heel in the dub. I don't know where I'm getting that from. He has springs in his heels, but yes, you know who I'm referring to. It's been so long since I visited Seraphew last. My brother and I used to pass through here en route to Grotto. I remember the harmony in which the people in both countries lived. No walls divided our borders. No soldiers stood guard in high towers.
Shut up, fool!
I agree. Ward town, symbol of trust. Now it's firmly under the thumb of Grotto's empire. Peace I remember in this city. Seems like something from another time. Seems lost now, forever. City doesn't seem to be very heavily patrolled. They must feel it's not worth guarding. Castle Rhaenys They must feel it's not worth guarding with Castle Rhaenys under their control. Must try not to draw attention to ourselves. The West Gate is undermanned. Pardon me, may I ask you a question? Who's this? Another recruitable character? I'm looking for someone. Have you seen a young girl with indigo hair? No, not a bit. Recruit him! No, sorry. Thank you. Sorry to intrude. Is my hair not indigo colored? There was something very odd about that man, wouldn't you say? There's an urban legend of Spring-Heeled Jack in Britain. Oh, maybe. Again, in my defense, Bellamy does have springs in his heels, so... Well, he has springs everywhere. But, you know, including his heels, so... I do know of Spring-Heeled Jack, though, now that you mention it. So maybe I'm just, you know... The connection between them is bleeding over. Army size about to double. Yeah, clearly. He did seem unusual. Didn't strike me as a Grotto spy, but... Catch her! Don't let her escape! That way! She went that way! What's that? It's coming from over there. Let's see what the commotion is. She doesn't have indigo hair. She has blonde hair. Traitor Natasha! Surrender peacefully. Come quietly, and you may have a chance to explain yourself before His Majesty. You must listen to me. Take her. No, you must believe me. The Emperor is not himself. You must be able to see that. Impugn the Emperor at your peril. We've been ordered to execute you if you offer any resistance, but your words condemn you. Thought we were running in there. Up, here we come. Cleric is a traitor to the throne of Grotto? What madness is this? Ah, are you alright? Who are you? I'm from Rhaenys. Why are these Grotto men after you? You're from Rhaenys. Oh, I have something I must tell you. It's about Grotto. Wait, Grotto soldiers are coming this way. We'll have to talk later. For now, we must fight. Pick units. Alright, so... Well, I don't get Loot, Ross, Colm, or Nemi. Huh. But I have Natasha, who is a... What are you? Be nice if you would tell me what you are. Cleric. Oh. How is that different from a priest? Good job, recruited her. Does it tell me what the priest does, per se? Don't you have... It's functionally not. Let me take that back. Alright, I'll let you figure that out. Figure out why this guy's inventory is weird. Now he's got heal. It's just not equipped. Whatever. They have different promotions. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, for that, then, I might as well leave Mulder behind, since I have Natasha anyway. Their unpromoted versions are functionally the same. Got it. I'll leave Mulder behind. Like I said, I have Natasha anyway. And who do I want to bring? I'm leaning towards... I have Artur, I guess. Who is... He's a monk. Versus Lute, who's a sage? Mage. She's a mage. I want to bring Nemi. Because I want an archer. They're just good to have around. And she's the only one with a bow. Do I bring Archer or Lute is the question. Archer does light magic. Yeah, he has lightning. Whereas Lute is more offensive, fire-based. I mean... He's already leveled, so it makes a bit more sense to drag him along. He's also got vulnerary. Never known how to pronounce that. Vulnerary. Never known how to pronounce it. But he's got a healing item on him, so that might be good already. Yeah, this might be it. So, how do I get to the starting map? Oh, I see, yeah. Support. Oh, does anyone have supports? No. Alright, cool. Good to know. We're all feeling very chatty in this brigade we have here. Formations. Here we go. Alright, so the enemy is up here. Yeah, okay. A lot of them up there. Probably want Pegasus in the back since she can already move a bunch. You to be up there. Honestly, more like that. Yeah, I suppose that'll do. Alright. Let's get it on. So much for my dreams of making my fortune here. First the girl, then the gold. It really isn't my lucky day. You there, mercenary, what are you doing here at the arena? Get back to the staging area now. Come on, why don't we both hit the arena? It'll be good training. This guy is, rather devil-may-care, isn't he? If you're gonna risk your life anyway, might as well earn some gold. I'm reporting you to the captain. You'll be lucky if he just docks your pay. It's a mercenary. Are you paying him? An eye blink. Don't forget you were replaced in an eye blink, you filthy sellsword. Let's recruit him anyway. Don't worry, little man, I won't forget. Work's work, but I don't like fighting women. Now then. Gee, how very progressive and forward of you. Now then, what's the rest of the day got in store for me? Tails, huh? That's nothing but bad luck and more bad luck. They may not want to hear what I have to say, but I must speak with one of the grotto soldiers. Oh, if only one of them will listen to my words. Please grant me strength. Well, I mean, I can try. I'm definitely going to try and get you to go after Joshua up here. But, since he's a big old simp, possibly any of the women would be able to recruit him. But, I mean, they've had a scene together already, so that makes the most sense. Franz, get up here. You're doing... Well, that guy might be able to throw his hatchet at you. You're doing the Lord's work up here. Lances beat swords, so equip the lance. Since that guy up there clearly has a... Whoops. This guy clearly has a lance. Anyway. You can go with him. Someone can visit that village, and by someone, I mean guess what you're doing. Oh, hello! Oh, hello. Recruiter! That's what I need to add to this. I need to add a comedy boing noise for whenever attractive people appear on my stream. Did you come to see me dance? I'm sorry, I just finished a few moments ago. By the way, would you be interested in one of these items? A wealthy patron left me a small ransom in gifts after watching my performance. You can sell one for gold if you'd like, or use it to improve your skills. I simply cannot carry all of this by myself, so please take this one. Wealth is useless if you can't use it to bring happiness to others, right? Thanks for dropping by. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. Ooh, a dragon shield. Raises defense. Oh, so what does this do? Reduces damage from magic attacks. That could be good. Send that to the convoy. Let's see. Suppose Seth will ride up here. You have your sword equipped. Good stuff. You're gonna need a replacement one of that very soon. Red character is a charitable one, isn't she? Yeah, clearly. Why didn't we recruit her? Well, I sent my cutest girl on a Pegasus and it didn't work, so clearly nothing was recruiting her on this day. He can't reach me. Alright, nice. I'm going to place you here, sort of in the middle. Wait and see which direction you're needed. There's a lot of enemies. Good job, friends. They can't stop the kid. And then there's this guy who they just can't stop because he goddamn rolled up with like 900 pounds of armor and a pitching arm that can throw a 130-mile-an-hour fastball. Fortunately, he's on our side. Not a fan of that bow, though. Even if it is only 3 damage. That was only 1 damage, and I'm still not a fan of it. Oh, good, they're coming in from the sides. Look at this, now's our chance. Come on, lads. Let's join the fight and steal our way through this pathetic town. Man. Well, fiddled sticks. There's an extra 2 enemies there. That's annoying. Only 5 against him. Ugh. That's a lot of health that guy has. Fighting Seth would be quite a pain in the ass. Yep. Garcia and friends are putting the work in as well. You can't reach anyone. Might not be worth, honestly, Franz going that way. The number of enemies that are over here, it might be better off if I throw support this way. What to do, what to do. I can put you there, which is at least a bonus to defense. Lightning is 8 against him? That's a mistake waiting to happen. They'll just kill me. They'll run up with their big old axes and murder the hell out of me. You're the clear choice to send there. Since I think, yeah, by putting her there, that cuts them off. And honestly, she's good enough that I can probably leave her to handle 2 bandits with axes. And there's you. Sorry. Thumb hit, spacebar, and fast forwarded. That said, I should definitely have her on standby to heal that poor, unfortunate girl. You can snipe him, thank you very much. Good level up, you'll love to see it. Huh, okay. If I put Vanessa here... Can I go into supply and actually, like... If I boost her defense, she might be better off against the axe. How much do they do if I just roll up on them with my Slim Lance? They do 10, but only one of them can hit me. If I were to slap her down here. I'm going to slap her here. She's going to take a nasty hit, but she's only going to be able to... She's only going to take 1 hit as a result. And that means Erica can only take 1 hit as well. If I javelin him, it's a free 5 damage, so I might as well. No reason not to. Actually, totally reason to do it, because I leveled up. Boosted defense? Luck, hell, maybe he'll miss. Remains to be seen, doesn't it? And then there's you lot. Just cut through him with your lance. No mercy or quarter for that poor man. And then you marching on into town. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, he can reach me. That's annoying. Okay. Level up's good. He's probably the only one that can reach me, though, I assume. Missed that. Okay, yeah, the javelin guy can't hit me. Sending Arthur off to his death again. Yeah, well. Is what it is. And he missed entirely. Nice, 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 nice. Like I said, she can handle these guys with an axe. I could have just let her handle them by herself, but I was being cautious. Great job, guy. You really showed the dude in 900 pounds of armor there. Alright. We find ourselves in a position, don't we? You have a lance, and you have a bow. Ugh, that's so gross. Why do you have to have the bow? Okay, you can... Wow, you can really, cover some distance here. Get there and deal with him. Thanks, friends. Good looking out. Level up, beautiful. Love to see it. Great level up. Lots of stuff went up. Seth can get over here, but he can't deal with any of the enemies. Do I want him over there? You're dying and you're dying. It's very unfortunate. I think I want to heal you. Yeah, because now you're alive, which is just, you know, good. Like the look of the big blue triangle man over there. Ooh, this guy? Gilliam? The dude in, like, the 900 pounds of armor? Dude who moves slow but looks like this in battle. The earth shakes as he walks. That guy? Well, I'm gonna send you there just for the defense. Oh, you can attack. Is it worth it? 14. Yeah, honestly, that's worth it. You're gonna be an issue no matter what. You... 17, 18. Ugh. They're good. You actually can, Oh, wait. I have an idea. How do I get out of this? Because this guy's dead. There's no way he's coming back. I could have her... Whoops. I could have Erica run up and hit him. Which would protect the archer and the mage. But it does leave the poor Natasha exposed. But he's dead. Anyone hits him and he's going down. That's not an issue. This guy... He's something of an issue. How much damage do you do to these guys? 8. That's not good enough. How much damage do you do to these guys? 9. That's still not good enough. Or is it? Okay, yeah, here's the way out of this. He's gonna hit for an annoyingly high amount. Ooh, it didn't kill him. That could be an issue. I still have... Oh, I don't have my healer. Uh-oh. That could be a... That might be a problem. I might be able to bait with Franz or even him. That could be... If he had a javelin, damn it. Right, more importantly, this issue. You're gonna go right here and attack him. Yep, good stuff, good stuff. You're gonna swing down. Not yet, not yet. You're gonna go there and shoot him. And then you're gonna swing down and lightning him. Yeah, because you do 8 and he only has 7. Well, that's them dealt with. Fortunately, Erica's a plot NPC, so I don't think she can actually, like... I don't think her death is permanent. Level up, always good. More defense, luck. Nope, speed and skill and HP. Does the HP apply to my current, or... Because that archer's coming for me. Unless he flippin' throws or the AI fucks up again. Thinks Franz is a better target. Great job. Love it, Garcia. Love it. Well, I preferred not to... You know, he's gonna... Yep, yeah, okay. Hey, great job, Joshua!
All around me are familiar faces.
Well, Joshua-less playthrough. Let's do this. Yeah, he's going for her. And I might hit. Man. Is that game over because she died? Yes, that's annoying as fuck. Well, alright. Hey, Joshua's not dead yet, strictly speaking. Wait, what? What's the point of that? Why is that an option on my menu? I have to restart the chapter. Good thing I save state at the beginning of every chapter. Resume from when you take an actual break. Ah, I see. Alright, we're gonna play this differently, obviously. Franz is going over here. Big meaty fella's going this way. With him, well, first of all, let's send the Pegasus Knight over here. Get the dragon shield or whatever. And a javelin? Damn, she gave me extra shit. Party member deaths are permanent in this game. They are if they aren't, you know, plot important, apparently. The red-headed girl. You can go here. Kind of just wait it out. Arthur, I'm going to send you with big thickums here so that he can tank everything and you can fight from afar. You're going this way. Seth, wander over here. You were doing fine up that direction. And yeah, just go this way. That was a bold move on his part. Another bold move. He just impaled that man. That was so brutal. So wildly, unnecessarily, violently brutal. So what the hell, Joshua? Don't go chasing after Seth, you dang idiot. Speaking of which, yeah, just hit him with the swords. Fight's gonna last a while. Well, it'll probably be the end of the stream when I'm done with this. Well, at least Seth's busy now, so he won't be able to murder Joshua. Nicely done, Nemi. Good level up as well. Love seeing that. And you just finish him off. That's called tactics. That's called a real kick in the dick. 99 experience, huh? Thanks. I always treasure it. He's not dead. Well, Arthur can get the level up then. This is going better. Well, yeah, I know what I'm doing this time. It's like when I know what the AI is going to do, instead of just kind of going in blind, I can actually, you know, make sensible decisions and predictions. Do you have a... Okay, you do have vulnerity or whatever it is. Put you there? Where can the archer not hit? Can't hit there. And you can't reach the archer, so yeah, you just wait there. And stick with the group. There's Joshy boy. I'm thinking, just chill out up there. It's annoying that those guys don't die in one hit. Or 2 hits, rather. 1 attack, 2 hits. Well, my defense went up. That's nice. Franz got the level up. Love to see it. Alright, what's your reach like? I should get the Pegasus out of there. Or at the very least, kill that guy. What's Joshua's reach like? Ugh, come on, man. Your current AI is to attack anyone who enters, but I need, like, Natasha or Erica to go over there and talk some womanly sense into you. What to do. At the very least, you should get up there. You should not bait that guy. Instead, just wait him out. Your health's fine. I still can't reach the archer? That's a shame. How am I for 15 versus 9? I think I'm gonna hop into the forest, and it's not the most I could get out of healing, but I might just wait in the forest for them to attack. Can't hit the fucking archer unless... Well, actually, I can hit the archer. I could go there and attack the archer. For not bad damage, honestly, but then he'd probably move and just shoot me, so that's a terrible idea. Let's see. Obviously, you need to heal her, where she can take an item. You can just shoot and kill this guy. But what's optimum here? Alright, you're gonna go here. Shoot and kill that guy. For the experience. And then you two are gonna sit your asses right here, just outside of Joshua's range. Yeah, he can't hit you, so he's not gonna target you. And you heal her for the experience and to keep her alive. And there's what the hell I do with you two. You're probably good there, honestly. Since, yeah, you can't reach him or anything. When I send Seth in Devil's Den, so to speak, it's not like they can actually deal damage to him and clear the place. Yeah, but Joshua is someone I can recruit, and I'd like to, just on principle, recruit all the characters I can. And, as was shown last time, if Joshua's stupid enough to attack Seth, Seth counterattacks automatically and just murders his ass. And, that's not good. So, I'm forced to play cautiously so as not to murder this guy. Because you can tell he's important because he's got a name, Joshua. He's even got a little face back here, look. Oh, there he is. No eye and no nose. He's got one eye, it's red. But he's got no nose, just like everybody else in this game. Alright. What to deal with you? I can't leave you there. The archer could hit you. Yeah. Where can't the archer hit? Over here. Yeah, archer can't hit over here. I'll just wait there. Seth and Franz can hold the front line pretty easily, as you can see. Noseless playthrough. Yeah. Gilliam giving him the business. Nice. Good dodge. You'll be fine. He's at less than half health, but also, like, Gilliam's just so tanky defensively, it's not even a huge deal. Oh, you're shooting the archer. That's interesting. Why do that? Why not go for the clean hit? I guess you could do more damage to the archer, but, like, you also get hit when you do that. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to pretend to understand. Let's heal you up. Any chance you can make it to Josh up there? Nope. Well, hey, guess what? You can pick this archer off for me. One of us proved we were the better archer. I'll give you a hint. It's the one that's still standing. Yeah, deal with him. Lance. What do I do about Josh? Even if I go here, I move up. Yeah, recruit him, I can tell. But, like, I don't want him dying, and I'd prefer him not to murder the hell out of whoever I send to go and talk to him, either. Maybe if I position, her here, she can talk to him. Because he said, beat his dumbass. Makes sense to fight long range with long range. Yeah, but most units can't attack 2 squares away. Archers kind of can, which is why they're important. So she could have gotten free damage rather than, you know, fight the archer and weaken herself. She'd have died anyway, but still. Life in Seraphu's been harder since the Grotto occupation force took over here. Seraphu's got Rene citizens, as well as Grotto, but it's been hardest on us. They've singled out families from Rene for the most awful atrocities. Ugh. Use Nemi to bait him. She can't counterattack. Yeah, I don't want her to die, though. He's wielding a killing edge, which is actually a really powerful sword. Please, traveler, take this sword. It's an armor slayer. It'll cut through the strongest armor. Take it and strike down that Blackheart Tsar. Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the convoy because my woman who fights with javelins and spears can't use it. You, on the other hand, actually have you attack him, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. What's your, sideways movement? Yeah. Yeah, somehow I think stomping Gilliam over to you would just murder you even faster. That said, I can move him here just fine. Good stuff. Good job, Garcia. Garcia's just tanking the left side over here. No problems at all. Then there's all of these guys up here still. There's Sar and everything. Alright, we're gonna end there. I'm hoping any old girl can just walk up and talk to him. Oh, you bitch. Bet you think you're cheeky, don't you? Well, Arthur fucking just ruined you, so too bad, woman. Good job, Arthur. I still can't reach him. Alright, can I just talk to you? Nope! Can you talk to him? I don't know how you would. Damn it, Joshua. Natasha can't counterattack either. He will kill her. She's a mage. She doesn't have any defense or health. I'm gonna stick her in the woods. And hope Joshua doesn't kill her. You're good. You actually go up here and heal up. Bring Natasha closer. Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call. She can go up here. And, can go here, actually. Yeah, he can only, I could have moved her even one more closer. He can only hit her, Erica. So let's hope that, Erica doesn't just murder Joshua when he counterattacks, and, otherwise, we're just gonna let this turn be. Move him up one, just for the hell of it. Come on, Josh, don't do anything dumb. Like that, that's good. Okay, alright, that was probably best case scenario. He missed and we only did 6 damage to him. Oh my... Fine, she'll talk to him. He's a simp, how could I forget? Based on Arthur's design, I always mistake him for a chick. He does have curly red hair, and it's hard to tell with the old 16-bit graphics. He could have murdered Erica. Nah, it'd have been fine. You know what you're talking about. You're that man I met. And you're here to capture me. You've been here to silence me, haven't you? Yeah, Grotto's paying the bill. They want you dead, you know. But don't feel too bad. It's not personal. Oh, well then. Wait, please. Doesn't matter what happens to me, but you must hear my words. The Emperor of Grotto is changed. He is not the man he once was. The other nations must be warned before he extinguishes all light from our lands. No offense, I'm just a mercenary. I don't care about Grotto or its Emperor. Or, cut to Mr. T.
Shut up, fool!
Thank you. Everything you say may be true, or it may be lies. I don't care either way. Again.
Shut up, fool!
Thank you. But that's... Even so, killing a beautiful lady like you would leave a bad taste in my mouth. Tell me, do you like to gamble? What? Gambling's what I live for. Even when I lose, I never want to stop. Well, that sounds like you have a problem. Let's have us a little wager. If you win, I'll believe you. Heads or tails, you call it. You can't, this is no time for games. Would you rather I get on with the job I was hired for? Heads. No, tails. Alright, so I'm heads and you're tails. Here we go. Which is it? What do you know? It's tails, you win. Figures, I haven't won anything all day. Well, Lady Luck has spoken. Guess I'm on your side now. Recruit La Rochelle and slap some sense into Joshua's head. That would have been fun. I'd like to see more of La Rochelle. She seems entertaining at the very least. Are you serious? Yeah, sure, I might cheat, but I never worm out of a bet. It's a rule of mine. Thank heavens. Thank you, blessed light, for your protection. I got nothing against heaven, but I'm right here if you want someone to thank. No? I will get behind me. I gotta take care of those fools! He has a point. At the end of the day, he's just a sellsword. Why should he give a shit about such stuff? Yeah, hey. That's the Witcher argument, isn't it? As long as I'm being paid, I'm just going to do the job I'm paid to. Alright, Joshi. Nice animation there with the... He's just dabbing. Violently so. Can't hit either. You can hit. You can actually huck javelins at him in a very annoying way. Huck those javelins, baby! Good stuff. Might move you up to this forest for the defense. And now we can move everyone forward. In my youth, I was a knight of renown, I'll have you know. I've even crossed blades with one of Gardo's most famous generals, I have. But I'm an old man now. I'm starting to worry. What if I die without passing on my techniques? I decided to write down what I learned in a book. I have it here. Generic old man NPC. Don't recruit. It's true. He doesn't even have eyes. He just has eyebrows. You seem like a strong warrior. I'd be honored if you accept it. A secret book. Alright. Can you, you can access supplies, right? And the armor slayer. It's got 18. Ooh, the rapier can break. That's annoying. I didn't notice that. Just put Franz there. He'll be... Well, wait a minute. Forgot about the guys up here. What's your reach? And you? Okay, so I'll be fine. Right there. About to be a rapierless run. Well, it's not, because I still have the rapier. I had it before. It's not going to be rapierless. That's not how those work. You're fine there. Go here. Here, actually. And get the armor slayer out. I put the red gem in there. I don't know what that does, but... feel like I don't need to be carrying it around, taking up inventory. Which argument or whatever. Nice and simple argument, it's true. Mercenaries are paid for their combat, not ideals or political influence or any such thing. Indeed, it's a sacred stone, Kappa. It's true. Naturally. And you... Got any healing on you? No, just the killing edge. That's annoying. I guess you can go up there for now. I want you to get healed next turn, though. Good job. Once more for good measure. Weapon level. Great. So when do I get to, like, merchants who will sell me, swords and axes and javelins? Since, weapon degradation is going to start to become a thing here in not too distant future. When do they unlock? Ross's map, this map. Okay, so how about you tell me in a way that, like, makes sense? God damn it. Nice. Well, that was a waste of everyone's turn. You can, what's this guy's range? Alright, yeah, you can hop over here and just Slim Lance this guy. Oh, come on! Getting some terrible rolls to thank you, or second attack connected at least. Right there, where Garcia is, that building. Garcia's at the woods, unless you mean this building. Oh, an armory! Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Got it, okay. I have to check in on the armory to get new weapons. That's all fair. Can do it mid-combat or in the map overworld. Oh, okay. So I can do it after this? I'll remember that. Heal this poor lunatic up. Alright, you... That's your hit area. The rest of you, you guys at least, I can bait out. Well, let's put him to work. See if Joshua's any good here. Maybe I don't want them to be on the receiving end of attacks unless they're Seth and this guy. Gilliam. Who... Actually, yeah, your health could stand to be better. Okay, so we're going to... give him that. And then... I don't have any... I gotta get healing items. Whatever, he'll be fine with that. And then you can stomp over here and take one. Different chapter shops sell different things. So the one you first recruited, Ross and Garcia, might sell different things. Shop is right there below Erica. Oh, vendor. Yeah, so it is. I'll have you go in and check that out. And... we can bait this guy. Yeah. Franz! Go into that top house to possibly recruit somebody. I mean, I'm making my way there. It's just a matter of time at this point. Alright. Send you in here first. Vendor. What do we got? What do we got? I got 5,000. Well, we got healing items. I'll take that. Let me buy just 3 of them real quick. I'm not running low on magic, but I will take a healing stick just in case. Hands are full. Yeah, send it to storage. Okay. Alright. That's all fine and good. I can't get there. Ah. Well, I can heal up at least. He'll visit it next turn. I'll have her poised and ready to fly into the house to recruit somebody, maybe, potentially. Let's see how you do in combat, kid. 15 times 2. Wow, he can really dish out the damage. She's doing a good job cleaning up left side of the map. You can buy things in the middle of a fight. Well, yeah. Hey, capitalism doesn't sleep, alright? Evil, yes. Convenient, also yes. That's how it got so strong in the first place. You could use... These guys can't reach me, right? Yeah, not even close. Alright, get the experience and heal that guy. And you, just go kill this guy. Alrighty, everyone else just sort of creep up. What's his, oh, he can actually hit him now. Put Franz up there. He's damn good at everything he does. That's that. Oh, we can actually reach. Huh. If only it wasn't Franz, and then I might be worried. Ah, 1 health, you lucky son of a bitch. It's actually a good mechanic in this game. Again? How bold of them! Such bravado on display. He leveled up not even killing people. He was just in the neighborhood and he leveled up. Being able to buy shit mid-combat past the 3-hour mark. Yeah, we'll finish this chapter, round of combat, what have you, and call it a day. Alright, so pop in there. What do we got? Ah, we got swords. Hell yeah. I'm in the mood for... Wow. All of this. Well, yeah. No, a lot of... All of this would be nice. Slim's garbage. Iron and... Well, steel is where it's at, but, you know, steel's expensive. You also need to be able to, like... Need to be good with a weapon to a certain level in order to wield the better stuff. That said, give me a steel sword. Give me a steel lance, just in case. Steel bow, why not? I'll take one of each. Yeah, send it. Take one of each steel weapon. What can I sell? It has to be in my... Oh, man, that sucks. That super sucks. Alright, whatever. Poor. Sell your sacred stone. Yeah, brilliant. It's priceless, I tells you. Wow! You're an anime protagonist, you say. Hope everyone's well back home in Silva. Just a bit more and I'll be in the Empire.
Shut up, fool!
Let's see, I've got vulneraries, antitoxins. I can't let myself forget torches when it gets dark. I'm all set. Now I just need to get to the capital. I'll be the finest soldier the Grotto army's ever seen. I swear.
Shut up, fool!
Oh. What's this? I just robbed him? That seems rude. I just robbed that poor kid. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's gonna go join the enemy, but still. Looks like blonde friend of Aaron's from Attack on Titan. I was thinking the kid with the chains from Hunter x Hunter. Can't remember his name, but he's the one in, like, the robes, and he fights with the chains. He's got the blonde hair. Damn! Cool it, Josh! What the hell was that? Holy goddamn, Joshy. What are you doing? Yeah, have this Armor Slayer, and, give me one of these. Actually, yeah. And, oh look, with the Armor Slayer. Yeah. Yeah, he has the better weapon, but he also can do 5 damage to me, and I can do 24 damage to him twice, so I think I'm good. That dude as well, Karupika, the chain dude. That doesn't ring a bell, but maybe. Has been a while. Enemy of the Empire, death's too good for you. Ow, holy shit, where'd you get that sword? Ah, I'm in for a rough time. Oh, God almighty. Glory to his majesty. Bleh. Go kill the axe dude for XP. Fine without him. You gotta let one live so they can tell the story of how great I was. That was a tight spot. You never tell a woman that. Alright, that's just rude. It's oversharing. Come on now. Yes, it was. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay. You're from Grotto, aren't you? Yes, my name's Natasha. I was a servant of the people at Grotto's Imperial Temple. Then why the trouble with the soldiers? Would you tell us your story? Of course. A few days passed. My mentor was arrested without... Oh. Damn, Seth getting more OP by the minute. Well, I did give him the big old fuck-off sword that was specifically given to me to murder that guy easier, so... A few days passed, my mentor was arrested without warning. They said he was a traitor. That's unfortunate. Those were false accusations. The Emperor had him killed, a holy man, to keep him silent. Keep him silent? Yes, my mentor told me with his final breath. You were right there as he was being executed? The Emperor plans to destroy the sacred stones. No, not the sacred stones. As you must know, the sacred stones drove back the power of evil long ago. Even now, each of the nations is home to one of these legendary treasures. There's one in my homeland, Grotto, and one in yours of Rhaenus. Good thing one is safe in our supply convoy. Yeah, they'd never attack there. The Sacred Stone of Rhaenys is still housed in the Royal Temple. Well, there you go. It's in the temple. Come on. Emperor plans to destroy the 5 stones one by one. Why would he do such a thing? Legend says sacred stones are even now all that keeps evil at bay. I can't begin to guess his motives. You must know our emperor was a gentleman, but one day he changed, utterly. Before my mentor died, he said the keepers of the sacred stones must be warned. I tried to slip across the border, but the soldiers spotted me. Is that what happened? What do you think, Seth? I think we can trust no one from Grotto, not in these times, not without proof. Alright, a little harsh. However, if what she says is true, we cannot ignore the danger we face. Destroying the sacred stones, we cannot allow that to happen. I agree. If only we knew there were some reason for the Emperor's actions. I must tell you, her story chills me to the bone. I pray it's false. We have Joshua. All we need for her, right? Well. A moment, please. Are you perchance Princess Erica? No. Way to stay low-key, Erica. Thank goodness you're safe. Can't tell you how happy I am. Please accept my gratitude for driving off Captain Sar. That Sar treated citizens of Rhaenys with such contempt and brutality. Not here. Not in this city. My brother and I spent such a happy time here with Leon. I beg your pardon, but it will be long before Grotto sends more troops. Please, you must go quickly. Won't be long. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do for you now. Forgive me. Don't be troubled, Erica. We will survive and wait for the day of liberation to come. There will come a day when you, Prince Ephraim, and the Rhaenys rise up. Until that day of glory comes, we wait unbound and filled with hope.
Shut up, fool!
No regrets with this soundboard. Chapter 5X, that's cheating. Guiding ring. Yeah, 5X. Renval, thousands of miles away. That's a dragon, jeez. On the throne? It's not gonna fit. What a pleasant surprise. It's Master Valter, this guy. What's the situation, Triado? You have captured Ephraim, haven't you? No, Prince Ephraim still fights in the lands north of Renval. And why is that? What happened to all those mercenaries you hired? They've proven to be less than adequate. Ephraim's clever. His bandit strikes quickly and then vanishes into the woods. We more than double his numbers, and yet he uses the terrain wisely to fight us. Well, yeah, that's guerrilla tactics for you. He has no army, just a small yeah, it's guerrilla tactics. Prince Ephraim's reputation as a superb strategist would seem to be well earned. You dumb princess. Word to the wise, if and when a strange dude, to be fair, she was in her home country, walks up to you asking questions like, are you this and that person of importance? Deny it. Always, always deny it. Well, yeah. They're generic NPC, no more unique-looking characters. He's got a point, you know, the generic NPC was not going to suddenly attack us. These two, however, they would totally attack us. How interesting, the lad's beginning to whet my appetite. Gross. Triado, bring him to me as quickly as you can, will you? As you command. Just grant me an army and I'll bring him down swiftly. What sort of plan do you have? Master, I'm your loyal adjutant, and you are my general. For you, my lord, I have many plans ready and waiting. Really? Well, then let me hear them. Very well. First, you and I will leave this fort and head north on a romantic holiday cruise. I mean, to a stronghold of my choosing. Then we will find Princess Ephraim in his leafy playpen. What? But he's not easily found, is he? Do not worry. At Prince Ephraim's side is a friend, shall we say. When the time is right, our friend will move on our behalf. Ah, a traitor in their midst. It could be any one of them. Ford, how are the supplies and equipment? It's not looking good. Our weapons are in bad shape when we're running low on food. We can probably restock it near my village. No, that's not an option. We're in enemy territory. I will not involve innocents if I can avoid it. Yeah, I knew you'd say that. I mean, it's because of stuff like that we've stuck with you so far, but eventually you need to face reality. What are we going to do? Word of mouth has it the invasion of Rhaenys has progressed quite far. I've heard the capital has fallen. So soon. My father is in the capital. And won't surrender easily. Ford, Kyle. Really? Kyle? Some of these names are like, we've got epic sounding, fantasy romanticized names, and then that guy you knew in 6th grade who would, like, steal your pens. Kyle, yeah. Hey, Kyle. Thanks, Mr. T. Our mission here is to harry the troops to distract the eye. Hopefully we'll be able to give my father and Erica time to escape. Kyle, have you heard anything from Orson? I sent him ahead to scout. Ephraim could be the traitor. I don't know if that's accurate. Aha! They've come for Ephraim, so the traitor must step forward. It's me, Ephraim. I betrayed you all myself. Ha 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 ha! Didn't see that coming. Why I would move against himself is not easily explained. That is some 7-9 logic. It's true. If Ephraim was like, someone's gonna betray me, so it might as well be me. I'm gonna sell my own secrets to the enemy. That'd be a real 7-9 move. No word yet, and it's about time he returned. Could be this Orson guy. Ah, here we go. Reporting in, Prince Ephraim. I can confirm Grotto's presence at several points around our camp. Also, a large battalion of soldiers have been dispatched from Renval. We shouldn't tarry here any longer than necessary. I see. Seems as though we've certainly caught Grotto's eye this time. Grotto's eye. Should we retreat back to the capital, Prince Ephraim? No, press onward. We're going to capture Renval. What? That's a bold claim. So this is Renval. All right, let's go. Are you sure you're quite sane, Prince Ephraim? We've an entire army after us, and you want to charge their stronghold. Ford, watch your tongue. This is our prince you're addressing. You're right. Hold on. What the is wrong with you? Kyle, please. It's all right. We've heard nothing from home. So what harm could a little reckless besieging cause? Okay, maybe he is the traitor, yeah. Suddenly, the case for him being a traitor got much stronger. Prince Ephraim, don't worry, I haven't lost all sense of self-preservation. Renval holds an important place in Grotto's national defense. If we can get the upper hand and take control of it, then Grotto will waste many valuable soldiers trying to take it back. Okay, yeah, it's a strategically important location. It's still not a good idea to try and take it. That means it's even more well-defended. I hope our attack proves useful to my father and Erica. I understand what you're saying, but can we do it with our current strength? Every soldier in this area is trying to find us. The enemy has vastly outnumbered, and enemy has us vastly outnumbered. Attacking the castle is a ridiculous idea. If the enemy thinks the same, we may have our opening. I suppose you do have the element of surprise, but that only carries you so far, champ. You have a point. I'm sure Renval won't expect us to attack with these numbers. Either way, we can't run forever, and we're running out of supplies. What have we got to lose? Shall we get ready? Yes, if we don't move quickly, we may never get another chance. Trust me, I don't pick fights I can't win. Yes, sir. Huh. An attack by Ephraim's troops? To arms! Ephraim circled around and brought the fight to us. If we capture the prince here, we can line our pockets with gold. Do you understand? We'll be rich. Sorry to break it to you, Ephraim. Pretty sure your father kicked the bucket a while back. Messenger pigeons are slow. I have to do this with 4 dudes, and there's like 20 guys. Jesus. I'm a lord. Game can't progress without me living. Not sure about you guys, though. Orson. Yes? Your wounds still haven't healed from that last battle, have they? Don't push yourself. Jesus Christ. If you're defeated, you must return to Frelia. Understand? Understood. Let's go. Kyle, forward. I have 4 guys to bring this down. Are you serious? Okay, sure. One of them's injured too, right? No, okay, they're all full health, but still, Christ alive. That's gonna be a little bit hard to do. Drop a save state here. That'll be Monday's challenge when I come back. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Excuse me. Some Spartan battle tactics, though. Not sure 4 bozos are up to the task. Yeah, also the whole Spartan thing is that you get 4 guys with their backs to the wall so that nobody can, like, sneak around behind them or anything like that. You get a highly defensible position. You don't charge in with 4 guys against the highly defensible position. That's not how it works. But yeah, love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Liking the game so far. Looking forward to more of it. You have Erica, 2 Franzes, and a Seth. I got this. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. We'll see, won't we? Anyway, love you all. Be good people. See ya.